Splatoon 2. Switch and play. Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Where's Frank? It's league night.
Save money on motorcycle insurance with Geico going up the country, bowl without me. Frank.
Geico Motorcycle. Great rates for great rides.
Power up with a punch. Introducing new Dunkin' Energy Punch, powered by Monster Energy. America runs on Dunkin'.
Alexa, order a pizza.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your second top 8 for Saturday at EVO 2017. For the next top 8, we're gonna have battles of epic proportions. Your favorite heroes and villains are gonna wager it all out live on stage. Coming to you right now, this is Injustice 2!
Hey, all right, it's Injustice 2, top 8 at EVO 2017. My name's Ultra David.
I am Katana Prime, and we are joined by an interesting turn of events. Over the past few months, people have been crying about the top tiers.
Yeah?
The Black Adams, the Aquamans.
Yeah?
And boy, do we have a surprise for you.
Well, you guys can check out the top 8. It's on smash.gg. You click on EVO 2017, you click on Injustice, but what is it? What's going on here?
Okay, so there's this character. His name's The Flash. I've heard he's bottom 5 unviable.
Some people have said.
Honeybee has came all the way from Canada, the Great White North, making top 8 in winners. Flash.
He is the one who has been saying that he's not very good, and here he is.
Also on the other side of the winners is Hayate, playing Robin, all the way another preserved bottom 5 character. I don't understand how people feel these ways.
Also from Canada.
And also in the top 8.
Yeah.
If we swap to the loser side, just to give you a hint of the characters, Gross, my training partner, hailing from South Florida, Green Lantern.
Yes.
In the top 8 at Evolution Finals. David?
I'm stoked for all that stuff. So Sonic Fox versus Honeybee.
Yes.
Sonic Fox,
Red
pretty
Hood.
predictably, has been doing great, but with Red Hood.
All the
right.
way.
So when that character came out, he identified it early as being very strong.
Yes.
There was initially some discussion, is he strong or not? Seems strong. I would say he
Looks
seems
like it to
strong.
me.
But I'll tell you this, Sonic Fox has lost 0 games in EVO 2017
Like
so
the whole
far.
tournament.
The entire tournament, he has not
There's
lost
a
a game.
big P. The golden letters are here, and Sonic Fox is working on an EVO perfect.
And he had one of the toughest roads to get into this winner's top 8. He had an incredible cast of people to play against. He played against Silverai and Theo and many more than that, and he didn't lose a single game. So that's one side of winners. The other one, as you mentioned, Hayate.
Yes. Hayate playing Robin all the way. Had a backup Batman just in case things went sour for EVO, but was able to stick with the Boy Wonder throughout the entirety of the tournament.
His opponent is Dragon.
Yes, which is the Aquaman we deserve. He is here. He has played solid gameplay throughout, a bunch of tough calls. Vendetta was up against him 2-0. He was able to run it back in a clutch performance.
Dang.
Clutched it out against Illusions, you know, the team kill. Once you get deep into the tournament, it's bound to happen.
Absolutely.
And Dragon, who didn't compete in Injustice 1 at all.
Nope.
A testament to hard work and dedication. Anyone can do it.
In MKX, he became one of the strongest players in the world, and he has definitely continued that. So then in loser's side, you mentioned Gross.
Yes, we did.
His opponent is Theo. Theo, who did play Injustice 1,
he did.
Then didn't play MKX.
Disappeared for a little bit, wasn't quite feeling it.
A few years he was gone. And then when Injustice 2 came out, he said he would try it out. If he liked it, he would play it. He liked it. He's playing it, and it doesn't seem like he lost
a little bit more
step
than
at all. He's in there.
Not at all. Playing a combination of Superman and Aquaman to get the job done. Mostly Superman.
Yes, and again,
the Kryptonian king from SoCal getting the job done.
He's only lost to Sonic Fox, right? His teammate. So, okay, what are you going to do? So Theo versus Gross. Then the other side of losers, Samij is in there. Samij is somebody who a lot of people talked about as making winners top 8. So a lot of people expected.
Yeah.
Losers top 8 instead, but still in there.
Yeah, he did lose to Nubcakes, who is in fact still alive, trying to close it out. And using Catwoman, the hot topic character of the current season right now. Is she broken? Is she potentially the top? Sami's here to get the job done, but now we're going to get directly into it. Winner semifinals.
All right.
Sonic Fox against Honeybee.
Honeybee has, I mean, he beat Forever King 3-0?
Yes.
To get in here?
Right before the top 32, then he went on to defeat Gross 3-0.
And Gross 3-0 as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Incredible play. He had to make comebacks doing it. He was kept out in those matchups quite a bit, but when he made it in, the mix-ups, the damage were all incredible.
And right there, Sonic Fox with an excellent check. Those young man reactions, checking Honeybee on that forward dash. Injustice forward dashes do have decent amount of recovery. And if you're looking out for him, a quick poke, Red Hood having a 6-frame poke, able to get the job done. But now Honeybee activating the Speed Force, mixing up quite well, and here comes the corner conversion.
A big part of this is those standing resets, because that means he doesn't have to deal with the wake-ups. In Injustice, a move that you do from wake-up after knockdown gets invincibility. It is a property in the game that certain moves get. So if you can keep the opponent standing, you're good.
All right, Sonic Fox takes the first round, keeps the mine right in front. Meter burns that easy hit, confirmed. Background bounce, yes. And the setup.
Wow. That's a low mine and an overhead kick.
All right, and Honeybee with a wake-up of his own, challenging Sonic Fox's meaty and the meter burn roll.
He's been using that a bunch, and not just in get-in situations, but after he gets a knockdown, to kind of have a left-right mix-up, a lot of interesting ideas.
Yeah, and that was super smart in that sequence. Red Hood, a lot of recovery on the Gotham Stars toss, and Honeybee with the read.
Ooh,
right on
the
point.
movement.
Right.
Yeah, so you can see the options for Red Hood. A lot of zoning potential, a lot of mobility as well. Underneath, but there's an incredible wake-up for him.
Yeah, and that jump back dive away from Red Hood, 1 frame on startup, a quick escape.
Punish. And he knows Chip will do it, so anything...
And he whips it. Wait a minute. Giving Honeybee a second chance at life is Sonic Fox. One setup into a mix.
It's got to be something good. The delayed wake-up, love it. The block! What an expectation from Sonic Fox.
He knew he made the right read.
That was a cross-up.
Red Hood is going to take game 1 here in the semifinals. Sonic Fox in his classic Curry Robe top. Good to go.
But Honeybee almost made another comeback.
All right, he's going to start it up here.
Yeah, and no meter.
The Speed Force.
Wow, okay, an error for Honeybee, unusual.
Yeah, Sonic Fox with the quick recognition to wake up. Remember, while the Speed Force is active, Flash cannot block. Meter burns, gets the conversion, leaves a mid-screen. Pretty ambiguous, but the nice wake-up backdash from Sonic to avoid any mix-up potential there on the wake-up.
Yeah, so far he's known all of these setups, and he's dealt with all of them well. Pressuring, he can go overhead low, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, punish. Sonic caught trying to press a button. He's going to pay dearly for his life. Honeybee with the grown man damage here. 500,
wow!
And he is not done. Wow.
Amazing. Now, whenever the opponent has 2 bars, you got to pay attention when you're juggling them, because they can do a flip out, like a burst, if they are willing to spend 2. Sonic did it in the first game, but didn't bring it out there.
All right, unsafe with the lightning kick there, but Sonic not ready at the go with the punish. Honeybee wakes up, avoids it. Luckily for Sonic, there was no punish on the whiff stars, but Honeybee still in control here.
That's a lot of meter on Sonic Fox's side. He chooses not to. Okay, might want to clash now. Is he going to do it?
Amazing conversion from Honeybee.
He's not doing it. What's going on Sonic Fox's side right now? What's this decision about?
Sonic Pound ducks under that high attack, and he's just taunting him with the low pokes right now. Honeybee in major control.
Honeybee just needs chips, and you notice he was trying to not give a combo that could have been clashed out of. I don't know why Sonic Fox didn't clash earlier, but that was a big error, it looks like.
Honeybee said he came out to EVO in order to save the game. He used the powers of the Speed Force to go to alternate Earth EVO, where Flash wins in some capacity. Right. Next up is Sonic Fox, and off to a great start here in the third game.
Jump to start? Right, Sonic Fox, we've seen a lot, and he's had success, although he did not win CEO. But he's had a lot of success. Honeybee did not make it to the 2 majors we've had so far. He played in Toryuken at the start and then not since then. So to have this success is very incredible.
I mean, might I add, he did win Toryuken, so Honeybee is currently a perfect 1-for-1 in Injustice offline events.
And he's going to get close to stealing the left part. Not quite. There's an overhead.
And Honeybee looking just as clean as he left off in Injustice 1, the Flash God Lord himself.
It looks amazing, yeah. The mix-ups are all good, the mobility is all good, movement is a huge part of the character. Pick and from, huge part as well.
There's a nice little jump there. This time the punish on the lightning kick. Sonic, the down poke into that lunge, spins the meter to get the kill. And very smart strategy in Injustice. When you can chip out that first life bar, even if you have to spend an extra bar, you should, because each bit of damage after is simply leverage on your opponent when a combo doesn't even matter.
Set up, but he wakes up, okay. Trying to move forward. You see those Ninja Stars and those mines, they all have quite a bit of startup, but right now, not an issue. Sonic Fox, he wants to maintain the corner. Not going to get it.
Uses the plus frames on that running man stance, so about +4 is Flash there. He has a super available now. We know Honeybee loves his supers. One hit confirmed, and Red Hood will be going through alternate dimensions and timelines.
And if he does that, that's not breakable stuff.
Oh,
he's going to take a bet on this. Did he get it? There's in time. Oh!
We're going for a ride, baby. Red Hood back into the pyramids off the base. Oh, wait, a T-Rex. He's hungry, but we have to come back to Earth 1. Life is hard.
Sonic Fox came into this top 8 having not lost a single game. Honeybee, 2-1 lead. What a change.
Bang, bang. And right on cue, his brother Biohazard running up to the stage. He can feel it. The Canadian captain himself, Honeybee, Mr. Toronto, the Flash God Lord with his supposed bottom 5 character.
Okay, well, there's going to be a switch. It's no longer Red Hood. Sonic Fox said he was going to run the whole way with Red Hood. I asked him, are you going to stick with it? He said, I'm confident in Red Hood. But now he's lost 2 games, and it's on the ropes to get into winners finals. He has switched over to Black Adam. We'll see if he can make it work. Lots of damage, lots of mobility, but bad wake up, and that can be tough against Honeybee's Flash.
Yeah, but opening the game with a 500 damage combo looks like pure business time to me. Sonic Fox only wants to do as much work as necessary, and if it takes 2 combos to deplete a life bar, then Sonic Fox is all about it.
Okay, Honeybee now trying to pressure. Oh, I love it, but he couldn't quite get there. Forward 1 to seal it for Sonic Fox. Fast, moving string, great footsies.
Yeah, and that life bar was gone in less than 30 seconds. Sonic Fox not worried about anything, imposing his will.
Okay, little interruption. Defaulting to overhead block as you typically do against Black Adam. Oh, and no punish. Could have gotten something.
Down 2 works out in his favor, looking for the overhead. Great delayed wake up from Sonic Fox. Enough recovery to get a down 1 into the Palpatine hands.
Oh, really? What a call out.
Footsies.
And I'm not sure what he expected there, but whatever it was, did not work out for him. Meter burn.
And another check on that forward dash. The win button is activated. Pop the trait in a pixel situation, and all you have to do as Black Adam is simply wait. Honeybee rushing his way in, running into his own demise. Flashed a little too fast on that jump, and here we are, a decisive Game 5 to open up the first set and winners semifinals.
Black Adam.
Black Adam, of course, back to it. The winner has to stick with the same character, but you know for Honeybee, there's not going to be a switch. It's the Flash still. That's what's brought him all this way. He's just going to run it. I asked him about the character. Why do you just stick with the character if you don't think he's great? He just has a good time. He just really enjoys it. He feels very comfortable. But look, to make it into winners finals right now, you're doing all right. Yeah, you're having a good day.
Strikes first, and a great upgrade from Injustice 1. The Flash was an acrobat character who only did like physical stunts off of moves, but now able to drop bombs on background interactables, and now Honeybee with the jump start on Sonic Fox.
And this is the bad news for Sonic Fox right now. He jumps out. Okay, bad wake up for Black Adam. Oh, meter burning it, and he's got the corner still.
And right back to it. Don't you love an update to a character?
Honeybee.
Oh, and no punish on the normal down.
Oh, the peaks blocks cross up.
And Honeybee's defense.
Oh, not that time. Oh, boy. Sonic Fox has won the last 2 NRS games at EVO. Can he get into winners finals or not?
Right in the double grab kick combo, traits up, big time damage, spins the bar to make sure he secures the kill. Both guys, final life bar, 2-2. Who will make it into the winner's final?
I like the idea, but a little bit off. And he's gonna break, because that was gonna be a lot of damage.
For sure, Honeybee with the super call-outs, believing in his reads. A little too early on that draw, forced to clash here, but still in a very respectable position.
Punish. Oh, the drop, though. He does have that overhead low mix-up. He's trying to make it work. Again, Black Adam does not have a good wake-up. It's very slow, but it hasn't been an issue for him. Here's damage, and he does break. Although Honeybee had not yet used the trait. If Honeybee finds a big combo coming up, he could still do a lot of damage with it. He saves the bar as well.
Yeah, the smart stuff now with no clash. Any touch can lead into about 500 damage for Adam, but instead the anti-air Flash with one of the better anti-air attacks in the game with that down 2.
He just jumped out, and here's the air-to-air. Flash, Honeybee needs a setup. The backdash.
And get Honeybee do it again. It was Honeybee.
Can he get in there? This might be it. He punishes the landing recovery. Honeybee, no, the drop. He got it after all. Honeybee makes winners finals.
Back-to-back Honeybee in his first MKX EVO sent Sonic Fox to losers. And here he is again, 2 years later, sending the Fox to losers in Injustice 2. The Flash, God Lord himself, getting the job done. Now,
He's a man who made top 3 years ago. He's going to do better than that now. He's guaranteed it.
We talk about stats and premonitions, right? Sonic Fox has attended 3 Evos. Sonic Fox has won 3 Evos. All of them from losers.
Ah, you're right.
This is par for the course. 2015, Honeybee sent them to losers. 2016, Tekken Master reset the bracket in that classic. And in 2014, it was Pig of the Hut who sent them to losers. Is this a part of the script?
Is it?
Is the Fox going to go into the next level? Stick with us and find out, but right now.
We got the next one coming up in winners. And this is going to be Hayate. He's sitting on the right side of your screen. Dragon is on the left in the glasses.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Did he just pull a fidget spinner out of his pocket?
Yeah, I've seen
Yes, he did.
I've seen a bunch of people carrying that around.
Young Dragon with the fidget spinner. That is the secret tech at Evo. That is what carried him to top 8, along with his switch to Aquaman and leaving Poison Ivy in the dust. One of the most poised, smartest, youngest, and great defensive walls we have in the community today is Dragon, who's going to be going up against Hayate, representing Team Panda Global, who is the exact opposite. A calculated nut who will impose his will in every way possible. Wake up DPs. Unsafe. Just everything. He has the hardest of reads and the greatest of feels. And the Edgelord, Hayate, ready to put in work.
At the same time, excellent footsies. He has a great sense of spacing. And he can really make that work with Robin. He has got great footsies with him, absolutely. In the loser side, we said Samij is playing, but we didn't say who his opponent was because that had not yet been decided. It was between Nubkicks and Tekken Master to make it into the top 8. Tekken Master back in top 8.
And Tekken Master has transcended, coming over from MKX to Injustice 2. Second place at Combo Breaker.
Yes. Second place, MKX at EVO last year.
Yes. And here he is again in the grand establishment, the biggest show on Earth at Evolution. 400 Injustice Pro Series points on the line. This is basically going to solidify your spot in finals, no question. If not, give you such a comfort lead to where first seed may also be locked up.
Now, as these players are button checking, which is what's happening right now, I'm seeing Poison Ivy on the screen, and I don't know if there's going to be a rematch right now. I think there is. It's going to be Poison Ivy. It's not Aquaman yet.
What is actually happening right now?
You talked about the Aquaman. We didn't even think to bring up the Poison because that had been, I thought, dropped, but nope. Here she is.
All right, and Nightshade is out peeking across the grand final stage here in Vegas as Hayate is forced to block this sequence. Poison Ivy building about an entire bar.
Right, there's a lot of meter building, there's a lot of chip damage there. Other than that, she has some mid-range normals, but not very good. Wake up, so you can see the drill there to, point to wherever the opponent is. Here comes the trade again. And she just backs off, trying to just be annoying from afar. Mission accomplished right now.
And again, Dragon is that wall. Hayate struggling to get in, but once he does, can he get anything going?
Oh boy.
Dives in, wait a minute.
I love it, that's so smart. Out of the corner. 2 bars spent, why not? Yeah, that's main string right there. It's mid-low.
Catches the backdash, and Robin has some of the most extended range normals in the game.
What's the setup here? Delay. Explodes it.
It doesn't have the meter to extend the combo, but Hayate very much in this now with the life lead.
Blocking correctly, and then a lot of patience from Hayate right there.
Yeah, look at the level of respect for both of these guys just playing the race game, using their numbers. There's that DP from Hayate.
Yeah, meter burn it, and it's safe.
And follows immediately with that wake-up assassin strike, a little too far out of the blast radius for that trait grenade. And the dash-up DP, the Hayate special.
He did a DP and then got checked for it, but he grabbed anyway afterward? Yes. Okay.
Now, Robin's DP or meter burn is -3.
Yeah.
He also has a 6 frame down 1. But Hayate likes to earn the respect. He probably says he shouldn't press anything after negative frames there, but Hayate is one of the guys who, if you don't show him, he will take massive advantage.
Yeah. Okay, little down 1 there for Dragon. Finally seals it. He's going to get trade back towards the start of this round. I don't know. Is he going to try to activate? No, he's got to get a knockdown or some situation for himself first. Forward 3. It's very far, but that's really the only tool for her there. So Hayate not looking for it, surprising.
Yes, and Poison Ivy can, in fact, extend the range of a forward 3 by holding forward, going about half screen. You have to watch your head at every range, and there it is again. This time Hayate jumping out.
Yeah. Back into the corner and see what he gets. Oh, okay, so Dragon's going to spend the Clash. You get 1 of those per game, and he spent it now. Meter on deck for him. 2. 25% life back. As the defender there, the person being hit by the combo, if you clash and you win the meter exchange, you get life back.
All right, the Bark Skin is now active. This allows Poison Ivy to take infinitely less damage and small amounts on chip. Hayate with the setup. Dragon trying to wake up. Poison Ivy's only invincible wake up is that command grab, which has little range and can be ducked.
Oh, very nice. Saw the hole.
Yes. Big gap there in the Birdarang. Hayate.
Here it comes. This is actually a pretty bad spot for Hayate right now. He still has the clash, but I don't know if that's going to come up because there's so much chip damage coming out right now. Whip punish, no, it's not there.
Crosses up. Nice
the little dude, it's not there anymore.
It's going down to the wire. Patience walking back his Dragon. Hayate dodges.
Oh, in time! There was a meter burn back 3 coming out, which gives you armor, but it was too slow.
Too slow, and Hayate with the jump 3, a smile away. Dragon had the right idea, but a little too close. Maybe at range, Divine comes out and taps Hayate out of the air, but again, Robin with his sword, his jump and grounded normal, so much range, and Hayate believing, stealing game 1.
It's still Poison Ivy.
Yes.
He had a chance to switch to Aquaman, but he's not doing it seems.
The insider information from the Robin community, they believe they beat Aquaman with this character.
Okay.
So maybe Dragon's playing the matchup numbers again, and Justice 2 proven to be a game of learning multiple characters and having those pockets for the matchups. The knockdown, ground setup, Hayate being super oppressive, DP to put Dragon back into the corner, but instead,
I don't know, yeah.
a trip to outer space.
Yeah, he kind of gives up the corner there. There is extra damage, of course, with the stage transition, but that means it goes back to mid-screen on this other stage.
Oh, and Dragon drops the combo. Hayate with the air escape anyway.
I like the idea of forward 3 to try to chase it down, but not there.
All right, the bomb is out. That's a quick explosion. The Birdarang is up. And that is an unblockable, folks, but a little too far, and Gadget characters throw it far away.
I love that. Robin was coming in, trying to get some chip or something, some kind of pressure, but blown up by Dragon, and now the dude.
Nightshade, everyone's favorite helper.
And then at the end, you call for him to go approach, and that's it.
And it is a low attack, so you have to watch your feet. And Hayate with the full screen Assassin Strike doesn't even cancel it, simply believes. And whether or not that was chip damage, the teleport Birdarang on the ground. Hayate is so smart in his approach. How will Dragon respond?
Oh, wake up with command grab.
Beautiful wake up, going right through the setup. Could be close enough to kill the hard knockdown.
Oh, here's the dude comes out though. Chip damage.
Yeah, Nightshade is out. I'm gonna ask Dragon to name his Nightshade so we get a personal touch to that. But right now, enough chip damage.
Oh, wow, okay, meter burns it. Great approach, and here is the clash. 3 bars, I think, against 1 for Hayate. Yep. 2. And Hayate didn't bet last game, didn't bet this game. Always interesting to see how people deal with that. Okay. Knocks down the globe.
Yeah, just demolish the world or 2. It's okay.
Easy.
You know, Brainiac's just storing planets, and you just want to kick them over. Great job, Poison Ivy, but Dragon doing exactly what it takes to get very much back in this. Hayate may have the life lead, but it's 1 combo and setup away.
Okay, meter burns it, yeah. Gonna be good damage. The setup, though, I think is more, okay, delay. Overhead low block. Meter burns it. There is a little hole in there where you can press buttons, but it's kind of risky.
Yeah, Poison Ivy, not the fastest button.
Right.
You're looking at a 1-frame chance if you want to risk that at all and get launched. The payoff isn't that good. And the air escapes Dragon a second chance at life. Canceled the Assassin Strike this time, but Dragon is ready.
Big bet.
And the DP, Hayate up 2-0. Is it happening? Will we have an all-Canadian winners final?
You know, this game, developers' games, NRS games, have been getting more and more international. Last year in Grand Finals, we had Bahrain.
Yes.
Before that, Honeybee made top 3.
Yes, and Foxy Grandpa
from Canada.
was in Grand
Foxy
Finals.
Grandpa from the UK previous year as well.
We've had them win majors across the games now, and it's just, the talent pool is so wide.
Yep.
And it's not just the amount of players, the countries that the guys all come from. We had all types of talent in the top 32.
Yeah, there was Greece, there was Germany, there was, of course, North Americans. Singapore,
yes,
did well. Cien actually made it out of pools.
Yes. All right, tosses the garbage can. Outside of Arca we go, where Aquaman has now appeared, the king of Atlantis, looking to get the job done. And off to a fantastic start. Now is Dragon, that back 2 overhead, so much range into the meter burn, try to rush. Can you say chip damage?
A lot of control with it too, a lot of stage control, which is really the big point. You're not expecting somebody to get hit by that overhead. It's quite slow, but it just controls so much space. And from the deeps, the little tentacle strike coming up, that was a big part of this, just shutting things down. That's it, Hayate, perfectly timed jump, and there's the trait for Aquaman.
Now,
Gets him out of combos as long as he has not been launched yet.
And also an added move to the trait now. Aquaman, while he does evade the combos, he takes the full damage of whatever hits connect while he is traded up. So blocking or not, you get your full damage.
Right.
He simply escapes the juggle or knockdown properties.
Hayate is at match point. He may make it into winners finals with a 3-0 if he can take it right here.
And big boy damage looking in. Evades the Trident Rush, wakes up DP.
Again, that's safe on meter burn.
Right, and right back at it. Plus frames, Dragon abusing Hayate in the corner now. Trident rush, about 10% of that life.
Oh, this is a big moment. Traded up, but he was not fast enough.
Smart stuff. Hayate with the down 2 to launch. However, Aquaman's trait does not get him out of launched combos. He must be grounded once the Water of Life is activated. And Hayate with the awareness to get the down 2 as a starter.
So Hayate there's looking to block from the deep because it has quite a bit of delay on it, and that means you can set things up overhead. He didn't expect that to hit, I guess.
Yeah.
Didn't keep it up. Whiff punish was there, Hayate!
The footsies. As much as a maniac as he is, he has the fundamentals, the perfect balance of why is he doing this with, oh, he's also really good. How do you adapt to someone who cannot be conditioned?
Right. You see how he waits for that from the deep, and then he moves. Yep, dash, free dash.
Dragon still very much in this, very close. The overhead at the end of that string. Really close now, down 1 into the Trident rush. Hayate waiting until Dragon spins the meter in order to spin his bar on the push block. Plus frames, Trident rush again.
Again, that does cost meter in this game, push block. Not a free option.
And Hayate has
block.
no meter. This is going to hurt. Will Dragon spin the bar and take an extra 15%?
As the person doing the combo, if the opponent does a clash, you get to deal damage to them, and that's what he just did.
And with the attacker success now,
hold on now. One more series here. The blocks from Dragon.
Oh, dash back, dash forward.
The other one wants to make the big bet first. There it is, down 1 after waiting.
There you go, and Hayate, after that DP, he did press a button. Dragon, though, after being +3 there on the defensive, that 6-frame down 1 from Aquaman, Hayate tried whatever he did. It was not enough, and Dragon fighting from the depths of a 3-0. Now 2-1 as we return to the gates of Arkham. Robin back in control.
So important to get the first hit in Injustice. You see, you get the meter for doing so. And because he did, Hayate was able to deal that 45% life combo right there. Big moment.
There's the meter burn, Trident rush, leaving Aquaman at about +10 there. Meter's so important in Injustice, about 8 to 10 different ways to use it, and we've seen all of them on display here. Push blocks, meter burn, interactables, air escapes, you know, clash, supers. Yeah. There's so many things. Meter burn, roll.
Yeah, I really like the meter in this game. Very interesting how it works.
Yeah.
Good string there for Aquaman. It puts him at advantage. It blocked, but on hit, as you can see, also pretty solid. He waited at the range where he knew he would be good.
And there's that interruption you talked about on the DP. Hayate meter burned it, expending the bar, but Dragon able to deny it.
Robin trying to make the approach. The sweep, the first time it's come out in that kind of situation. Most have been overheads.
All right, and the push block, Hayate did not want to get Trident Rush chipped to death, so he breaks it again, trying to gain mileage by stealing his first life bar, and the plan is backfired as he expends 2 bars of meter, and Dragon still takes the first life bar.
Dragon is so smart. He dashed underneath to get to the other side to make sure he did not get to deal with pressure in the corner. Very smart player. Sticking out the button there. Robin, as you can see, great footsies.
A lot of movement from both of these guys in the back, too. Fantastic whip punish there on the down 1 from Dragon, and we are even.
Still, match point Hayate. Dragon has to battle.
All right, free the dash in after the block. Hayate making his way in. He's going to get the full damage. The knockdown.
Second time that's worked. I don't know. No, Dragon hasn't been looking for that.
Boy, Hayate getting a little greedy, not expecting Dragon to run forward. Summons the Bird Ring, but instead eats 418 damage, and now in the corner.
All right, yep. Waiting, Dragon. Ah, here's the clash. He has meter advantage, Hayate does.
You underestimate me.
See if Dragon bothered spending anything or no. Hayate, you can have 25% life back. He'd rather keep the bar for control, for damage. Yep, just like this. Control and damage.
And Hayate has to make something work with no bar here. Not able to gain it only by getting beat up defensively.
Meter again, you can see the meter build is so much.
The chip damage adding up so much. 3 Trident rushes, it's the equivalent of a BNB at this point.
Picking out a lot of buttons now is Hayate. I feel like he might be getting hurried a little bit. He's starting to whiff a lot more.
A little overzealous there now.
That's a chance, oh boy.
And Dragon has tied it up at 2 games apiece. Hayate going back to the character select screen. We've seen so many reverse 3-0s throughout the tournament, let alone today. No man is safe. Is Hayate thinking about it?
Hayate may, well, right now he's on top of Robin still. See what he does. It's up to him. It's his choice, but it's the final game. Robin it is. Or we're going to switch over to Red Sun Prison. Different stage. Stages, as you can tell, are a huge part of Injustice 2.
Yes.
Begin.
Knowing what the options are surrounding the interactions is gigantic.
Oh, punish down 1 scoop, no punish, but instead still gets the first hit. Is able to get that first bar, keeping that safe there with the DP.
There's the advantage string we're talking about from Aquaman. Big part of it gets frame traps.
Oh, and the wake up assassin strike there, Dragon a little off because he dropped that combo, tried to finish it up with a meaty, but now...
Love it. That whiff punish was gorgeous.
Beautiful stuff. The Assassin Strike for the restand, and a huge part of Oki and NRS games. Disallowing any wake-up attempt is always a massive plus.
Oh, yeah. That's a chance. What a time to jump. He thought he might get it. No. And Dragon now is on the ropes. Yeah. Hayate match point for the third time to make it into the winners finals. Open time!
And denies it. Great
and Water of Life has been used, so now a hit. Yes. This can be big. Will there be a clash?
Yes, and Hayate there, the smart stuff, allowing Dragon to clash. Now he still has about 75% of his first life bar. So any chunk of damage is insurance.
Right.
As he still gets a reset at the end of his life bar.
Okay, anti-air, the down 2.
Yeah, Dragon's had enough of this jumping, sir. We will protect the skies here. You know a thing or two about that.
Yes.
Plus frame.
Dashing up. Wow, okay, in the block, of course.
Trying to read the back dashes Dragon, but in control. Corner pressure. Doesn't meter burn it, doesn't have the meter to. Will he do it here? He does. Spends his only bar. Chip damage territory now for Robin.
Wow, what a button to press at that point right there for Hayate. A lot of patience.
And the sweep, hard knockdown. What's it going to be? Dragon, great poise. Can't falter.
There it is, finally. He really waited, you got to say. He was willing to play patiently.
Yeah, and a testament to Dragon's poise and patience. He has not done any panic plays in this situation. Hayate was up a massive life lead, and oh, how the times have changed. Dragon now in the driver's seat.
But you know, if Hayate gets hit again, he's all that meter to do good work. Or he can, if he finds a big combo himself.
And
yeah, there it is, all right.
You have to do it at that point.
Whatever he wants back is his. I don't think there's any meter on Dragon's side. There's not, so 30%. It's diminishing returns. The more bar you spend, the less you get for each individual one.
Goes for the sweep there now. Dragon, 1 bar of meter, spins it immediately. These guys just relying on their fundamentals and the basics, not having much resources to deal extra.
Ooh, yep, threatening with that interactable right there. Definitely get away from Dragon. Here's a chance.
And that straight saved his life. Wow, and Hayate is super lucky. The Dragon didn't commit to the string now. The sweep, delay, wake up every single time.
Oh yeah, gotta worry about that interactable right there. No!
Oh, he's gonna meter burn and get the full juggle now.
Hayate's in trouble, and now he's got to approach
and
Aquaman.
Trident
sitting on Trident, sitting on interactable, sitting on the big life lead.
And the meter burn roll, Hayate needs a big read. Push block, it's going down to this. The last hit, evades it. A Trident rush.
Will he take it back? Down 1 interruption!
And Dragon successfully completes the comeback. Hayate falling victim to yet another Dragon reverse 3-0. This kid is for real.
He started playing competitively in MKX, and at the start, maybe seemed a little bit gimmicky, like maybe he relied on some very strong things in the game, but there's nothing like that you can say about him now. He has such excellent fundamentals. The space control is great. The pacing is perfect. He's so good in knowledge. He really practices, really studies up. That Aquaman did the trick. So the idea for Ivy was not there. It didn't quite pay off, but now with Aquaman, he has a chance to get into grand finals later on, playing against Honeybee in winners finals.
That's so beautiful, that montage of flags up there.
That's great.
America, Canada, the Dominican Republic, and Bahrain coming all the way from the Middle East. Tekken Master, the Prince, making his way through up to Samij. Will be a Catwoman battle up next. But before that, we have Theo against Gross. A rematch of the classic at CEO, where Theo was up 2-0. Gross ran it back, but Theo was able to clutch it out in the end. Superman against Green Lantern. Nothing but reads, layered mix-ups, and a knack for oppression, as Gross loves to play the momentum-based game.
Gross, I'm always really impressed by. I think the thing I'm most impressed by is his whiff punishing. I feel like his footsies are amazing, and back one with Lantern is one of the best tools. It's a low, it advances, and he's very strong with it. But Theo, you know, he's an extremely strong player in his own right. He's only lost to Sonic Fox today.
Yes.
And, you know, other than that, he's controlled a lot. He's very patient. He can be very defensive. He said coming into Injustice that he's going to make everybody see how lame Superman can be. Lame just meaning, not pejorative, just meaning, you know what, defensive, patient,
and
staying away.
The same way you can in these Vertigear chairs with the pillow attached on the back. Use the code EVO17 to get that extra 15% off, and there is a free upgrade to all Autolock casters.
Believe me, you want one of those right there, and I think you'll also want stuff you can find at evomerch.com, modeled there very nicely.
By Xavier Woods,
That's
who,
right.
if you buy stuff from Gaming Gems, you can invite him over and body him. he came and played Def Jam Fight for New York as CEO. It was a treat, and it's, good to have everybody else supporting the scene, man. Can't do it without you.
Xavier Woods' offer may not apply to everyone. And then, hey, Evo after party. It's a big weekend, and you can cap it off well. 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. That's Saturday tonight. The Nerd Las Vegas at 450 Fremont Street. Well, that sounds like my kind of place.
I mean, there's a shuttle from here to the Nerd. We can think about it, but let's get through our show, and then we can go have fun with the rest of the nerds.
That's
and
right.
Be lovely nerds in the same place, having fun.
Yeah, we're doing that right now, but we can do it later tonight, too.
Absolutely. This party doesn't stop.
So Gross, there you see him. From the Dominican, as you said.
Yes, and currently residing in South Florida, man. Training partners, so happy to see him advance this far. Just when you have backyard world-class talent and they come out and prove it, this man was on an emotional tear, screaming throughout the bracket. He was down 2-0 against Tekken Master and ran it back to stay alive in winners. And then against Illusions, who has been his demon, having troubles, able to defeat him finally for the Evo medal. Please, Theo, a man of small words.
Yeah, but
what you see is what you get, and some of the best patience, footsies, and adaptation you will ever see. He says, if you think you've seen a lame Superman, you have not seen the lamest.
But you know what? As calm as he often is, when he did qualify for the top 8, the only pop-off I've ever heard from Theo came out right there. Yeah, he yelled.
Yeah,
and I had to turn around and say, who was that? I didn't know it was him at first. I didn't believe it.
I remember a few years ago, the internal pop-off when he won SCR in Injustice 1, he kind of closed his eyes and just breathed. And now,
now he's loud and into it.
Everything is on the line now. The Pro Series, 50K pot bonus on the line here at Evo.
Great evasion right there by Gross, looking for the explosion. We're trying to move in. There's the back one I'm talking about, the low.
All right, and Theo throws out his first normal now as he was just playing the space with the lasers, has no problem being content from full screen.
Well, I really like Gross's approach to this. He's willing to just play it slowly and move forward,
Yeah, very even matchup so far. The heat zap, huge chunk of chip damage, puts up the wall. Meter burns it to keep it safe.
It's still quite even in life.
Yes.
So there's the trade. Oh, he got in there. What a timing.
Here's the throw, and this is where Gross does work. Corner, looking for the mix-ups. Great patience from both men.
Ah, yes.
That back one a little too slow. Gross a little late on his frames, and Theo challenging with another forward 2 after that breath, which is only -1 on block.
Right, very fast option for Superman, and you can see a lot of damage out of it as well. So trading up again, getting that extra damage, and also breaks armor.
Right, trading out, Gross trying to find his way in, looking for a combo.
I really like the timings on his meter burn rolls. You just spend a bar to approach like that, but I like the idea of it. Again,
two huge chunks from the heat zaps.
And look at the meter on Theo's side. Even if he gets in trouble right now, he's got all the bars in the world.
And a punish on the meter burn roll. There's Theo going for the anti-air attempt. Gross is finally going to secure this first life bar. However, a lot of ground to make up with no meter in comparison to Theo, who's sitting on a full stock. Super will kill in this situation.
Had to play patiently, and Gross did. Oh, he didn't overcommit. Did not open himself up to the lances. Down one interruption. No patience. Well, yeah, okay, tried to interrupt, and he did. The forward 2 from Superman.
Yeah, looking for the shimmy there, and Theo with this major life lead doesn't need to look for anything offensive, simply blocking, paving the way with lasers, and they say Superman zoning is iffy or whatever, but it's all about the smart man and Superman getting the job done. Theo, calm as ever.
It's the timing, and it's the placement. And even when Gross was doing things like meter burn rolling through, still, I really like Theo's reactions. He got grabbed once. Other than that, he jumped into the air. He started just moving away, right? Air dashing away. So I love his calls. I thought those were perfect. Will there be a switch? Does he play Black Adam
He
like
plays
that?
Black Adam and Aquaman like that. Yes, he does. He said he had to be smart. He loves Green Lantern, and that did get him the top 8. But now, against a player such as Theo's caliber, not to disrespect any of the opponents along the way.
Of course.
This is do or die now. You are in losers.
We'll see if it works for him. He has extra air mobility and gigantic damage.
And there's the challenge instantly right there. Black Adam, access to that 6 frame down 1. Whipping the dive kick to build some meter every time he avoids a laser. Smart stuff, trading specials to specials.
Not really a lot of zoning per se from Black Adam, but he does have excellent counter zoning. He can do, he can do a dive kick over some zoning options. He can use that tool right there, Black Magic, to get through. What a call!
And luckily, Theo didn't have meter for the meter burn 4-3. He had the right idea, but Gross ready at the helm with that throw.
And Gross patience. Now, we have seen occasionally that Theo will be forced to play offense, and he's not bad at it, all right? He's pretty good at it. He just doesn't prefer to do it.
Yeah, the double dive kick right there from Gross, 400 damage right on top, down one into the trade cancel. Easy combo conversion for any Black Adam player, and Gross is in control. That down two, that phantom hitbox, it hit something.
Yeah, he's just got a little stubby elbow coming out, but
a little bit.
Hitbox on it's ridiculous.
And this already looks like a completely different matchup now. Gross building meter every single time he can. Theo working his way in now.
We haven't talked about it yet, but this stage is very dangerous, too.
Yes.
Lots of unblockable interactables on this stage. Very damaging.
Every single interactable on this stage is, in fact, unblockable. And a check on the forward dash. We talk about that. At the highest level, these guys are all watching for those animations.
Mid-range game, footsie is extremely important. Looking for something through. He's seen a lot of down ones and grabs.
And this is so beautiful. You look at the defensive capabilities now that Gross has the massive life lead. He's not looking for anything, just simply trying to block. The shoe is on the other foot now. Ooh. And look at the patience.
Look at the barrels back there. Okay, back to instead, right into this. What a jump! He was looking for low lightning. It's got a huge startup. And he whiff punished perfectly.
Read or reaction, that was fantastic. Gross still very much in the driver's seat.
Oh, yeah,
Plus frames from the EX.
That's it. Oh, that one orb. Okay, the orb was there, yes.
In a pixel situation, that is the win button.
Yeah.
Snap the finger, crouch down in the corner. Theo took two of the orbs, and Gross is like, you haven't died yet, sir. Please come again.
Starting off better this time for Superman. Sounded like 4-2 at the start.
All right, this time Theo strikes first blood. Combo and a whiff punish. No, sir, you will not toss out any normals against me. Not for free, without punishment. And Gross with a quick tech.
There you go.
Unblockable roller coaster right there. Little merry-go-round. Not sure if Superman rolled those in Krypton when he was a baby, but he came to Earth. The world is his playground. Have a little fun.
Still riding him, yeah.
There you go.
Gross playing very patiently on the other side, waiting to try to counter something. And Theo is not likely to give into that kind of thing.
No.
He's a lame guy. So Gross gives in first, but neither one really needed to. It was kind of a crack moment for Gross.
And not watching his legs as he gets torched by the down one after the forward two.
Well, that was a very, very light meaty from Theo.
And the damage about to come from this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 600 damage on the bounce cancel combo from Gross. And just like that, it's one hit away from time.
Yep.
You know, we have a joke we like to say, like right now, Black Adam has the life lead.
Right, yeah. Not for long right now, had to. Well, I don't know if he had to, but that was going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, into a reset situations from possible dive bomb setups. Yeah. Theo sitting on all the bar and spends all of it, taking damage from Gross.
How about that? Theo really blew Gross up for that.
Yes. And right now, Black Adam does have the life lead, and that's how I feel.
Look how Theo has been dancing around Black Magic. As you can see, it's been perfect. He's been above it, I don't know, 3 times now.
And
down
Theo
one.
very clean with his button presses. Rarely missing any frames, and just like that, the air escape puts itself into guaranteed death. Theo fighting back. These guys in a slugfest, trading wins. Theo now 1 game away from eliminating Gross.
And Gross goes back to character select, maybe taking some time. Yeah, sticks with the same character. I think that's the right call, so it does seem to be doing better for him. We'll see. Theo collected. Cool, calm.
Begin.
He's been here before, man. A man who's no stranger to the Evo stage. Did get the top 8 in 2015 in Injustice. Gods Among Us, and back to the Slaughter Swamp we go. And the dive kick this time, a great mix-up right there. Gross doing the close dive kick under the heat zap, the game meter, but this time Theo not ready as he dive kicks towards him, stopping him right in his tracks.
There you go, was not meter burn.
Yeah, and Gross got a little greedy, going for the same mix-up again. Worked the first time.
Wow, okay, just jumping.
Right, solid damage.
Sure, yeah. Again, right on top of it. He has been above Black Magic every single time, but Gross comes in with the forward 1 series, starting off, the little poke, moving forward, canceling, big damage. Theo threatening from the corner. You can see the air mobility from Superman. At the same time, good footsies on the ground, zoning from far. Great wake up.
And this patience is just amazing. I love watching it. Who's going to crack first? Theo's in there close enough challenges to trade cancel, but that was not a combo. Not realizing that Gross goes directly into the Black Magic, and because of that simple mistake, 530 damage of his life bar gone, just like that.
Black Magic has not worked even 1 time. Theo has been looking for it, and he's reacted every time accordingly.
All right, the low lightning now. Let's go a little too early, eats the last hit, jump in. This time looking for Gross to challenge, and instead keeps it blocked. The double mind games on top of each other, and the whiff punish.
Air escape, that's a costly escape, but he did it.
And you saw the level of respect right there commanded after the 4-2-3 breath. They both backdashed.
Right. They know there's a lot on the line right now. Theo! Okay, looking for the wake up there, and that would have crushed any armor as well.
Yes. Gross was ready, escapes the car. Piece by piece, has to work his way in. One combo away.
Oh no! What a call!
Yeah, and this could be death.
Very bad news. So he has one bar. He almost had two, but has one bar.
Yeah, and Theo's not going to be able to meet him. So 15% back successfully for Gross.
And he's just about to build a bar too, which is great for Black Adam. You want that, of course.
And the low lightning normally all whiff.
Trying to back dash, not quite.
On the 3 on the 4-2-3, just in range to catch him. Gross with the air-to-air combo, and Theo with the immediate clash.
Did not want any part of that. A bar back for him, 15 back for him, and he still has one, so he can still threaten from afar.
And I think Gross is happy with that. The longer it goes, no clash now. He would not be able to interrupt any big
that's
combos.
A big bet. And here's Theo.
Is it enough for death? The background bounce, the laser, and enough to get the job done. Theo advancing here in the losers bracket. Gross is gonna go home with a very respectable 7th place. A little disappointed you come this far. Get on the big stage, but lets out a smile. Able to keep the sportsmanship heavy, and he'll go salt out on the side as any man would.
Well, he had a great showing. There were almost 900 people in the tournament, and to be 7th place, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he gets a huge chunk of Pro Series points. He should be able to climb back into the top 16 after he had a performance at Combo Breaker where he made top 16. Short 17th as CEO, and here he is in the top 8 at EVO, a big chunk helping solidify his trip to IPS finals.
By the way, a lot of money on the line as well.
Yes, you know, 50K, it's okay. You know,
yeah,
just a little bit.
Plus the pot entries.
Yes. Oh, 60K.
So yeah, something like 60K in total. Of course, apportioned among the various people in top 8, but still, as 7th place, you're gonna get a good chunk of that.
Yeah. Now with Nobles Esports, Samij coming to the stage, which is gonna go up Florida a little bit, from South Florida to, you know, Central on the west side. Samij hailing from Tampa, getting the job done, losing a heartbreaker to Nubcakes early in the post-pool play situation, makes a monster run through losers with Catwoman, getting the job done. And enigma of sorts in this character, a huge topic of discussion. Where does she stand? Does she have too much? Is she too little? Are Catwoman players just failing? Or is there something else in the mix? Well, all of those questions have been answered, and Samij has got the job done, and his journey is not over. Same for Tekken Master, the young man who fits so comfortably in that vertigear chair, it basically consumes him. Can you see him? He's so little.
Well, Tekken Master had quite a bit of work to do from loser's side. He was sent there by Gross. It was 3-2. But after that, he had to beat, let's see, a DR Viking. He beat Star Charger, strong player. And then he beat Nubcakes. We were just talking about Nubcakes, who had a great run himself. Made it real deep into the event. Yeah, so only having lost to Dragon and then ultimately Tekken Master to make it into top 8.
We know Tekken Master plays a little bit of multiple characters, but he has used Atrocitus.
Yeah, I spoke with him earlier, and he said he's almost always going to play Atrocitus, but Black Adam for some matchups only, but he really prefers Atrocitus. He likes him. He, in fact, told me that there are some matchups he would play Cyborg for. I don't know if that's going to come up, but it may actually, looking at who he may have to play against next should he win this.
I mean, we've seen Flash, Robin in this top 8. We've seen Poison Ivy. Would it be a surprise? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, that's the kind of game it is. Sure, there are some characters with a lot of strengths. There are some very strong characters, but everybody has something to say in at least one matchup. I don't think anybody gets dunked in everything. I think characters are relevant for at least some things, and you got to have those tools in your toolbox to win a big tournament like this.
Yeah, I'm focused, man. I'm just seeing the breathing coming through Samij, like his chest pumping in and out, his lungs expanding. This man is on a huge stage. And a punish on the trait activation. No, sir, you will not get away with the free Dexstar Summit. That's that cat dash so quick by the elusive Catwoman.
Okay. That puddle there, the low, catching as an anti-air. Meter burn it, more damage. And also some time, too. He gets a little bit of that trait timing back.
Yeah, and after that combo, he already has half of the Dexstar's meter back up.
That's right. Atrocitus, great footsies. He has some mix-ups up close, although you may be able to just block high-low and a little series there, but it's about the trait.
Yeah.
Bad wake-up, though. It's a high. You can duck it.
Yeah, Tekken Master getting a feel for Samij, and Samij just ready. Testing Tekken Master, wakes up on one of the first knockdowns. Easy punish for Catwoman, that down two so great, and an easier conversion in the corner.
That breath there is safe on block. It's just a way to make sure you... Oh, that's a big bet.
Wow, committed to it so early without the insurance of Dexstar behind him to help make it safe. At the very least, you could meet a burn back three in between the shield and still get the punish, but at least it costs resources. In that situation, Tekken Master handing Samij the keys to the kingdom, basically asking for a punish.
But he did the overhead as well, so he's brought out both sides of it. It is a 3 out of 5 set, of course. You got a few games to test out, but you got to know Samij is ready for things. He's had so much success lately.
All right, and the air-to-air, he's had enough. Tekken Master cannot get out of this corner. Samij's working him. Catwoman with her expanded mobility, and again, another commit. So bad.
And he doesn't flash?
Yeah.
Is he just giving it up?
It's a pack up.
The game's over?
Yeah, it's a pack up.
All right, so we'll see if it goes. Yeah, I was just going to say, see if he goes to character select. It may be the Atom.
That was literally the fastest player select screen button check in the history of the game.
He was speedrunning that thing. He had a good menu.
Yes. Brainiac.
Nice menu. Oh, yeah, he plays Brainiac as well, although I'm surprised to see him bring it out here. Brainiac's a character that some people think has really slept on.
Okay.
I may be one of them. I'm definitely one of them. But interesting to see him come out against Catwoman, a character with a ton of ground control, but maybe the intention is to control the air.
Oh, and the air-to-air dive kick right on cue, David, as you hit it on the head. Using the back two, that extended 12-frame normal, so good for Catwoman to help get the cat dash conversion. And now in the corner, needless damage. Catwoman hitting like a truck.
That can be plus, and it is there. Oh boy, the whiff.
And that was a one-button punish. Trait, and there you go, 340 damage with all 5 cat scratches active.
Oh man, Tekken Master is trying to find something. He can't find when to press buttons. He can't find when to move, when to wake up. Samij has it all covered right now.
He has some pretty sick gear though. Is that okay? Is that compensation for anything? No? Okay.
He's an alien, you don't know how it is.
Well, misses the meter burn on a dive kick there. Samij's challenging and just steamrolling at this point. Tekken Master in big trouble. The back three, the jump back one, so slick, it's so smooth. The mobility of Catwoman, that it is. Meter burns it, plus trait, plus 5. And only a real master could make this.
No, extremely tough right now. It's not going to happen. So that was a huge bit because now Tekken Master is down 2-0. He needs to make 3 games happen in a row. And whatever character he goes with now is the one he's going to run the whole way with. Samij looking solid. He was ready for stuff there. He had setups that were blowing up Brainiac's wake up. It's a little bit slower than some. And now what do you do?
Tekken Master is in deep contemplation mode. He has an entire character select screen to look at, but he has to realize that whatever he chooses, he's going to be locked into it.
Tekken Master is a very talented player with a lot of success. Second at Combo Breaker, second last year at EVO. But he doesn't have that local scene that's very strong in Bahrain where he's from. He plays with his brothers and a few friends. He doesn't play online. He spends a lot of his time in training mode, thinking about things, considering things, and then coming out to events like this, he puts them into practice and he tries them out. But a lot of his play is just figuring things out, imagining, inventing.
And he's gonna stick with Black Adam. Scratch to the face, electric orbs out. Down 0-2. What does Tekken Master have on the inside? Can he deep down and find whatever it is he needs to complete a comeback? We've seen Dragon do it.
Yeah, no, it's doable. It's tough, but it's doable, that's for sure. If he goes in on this, the whiff.
Yes.
Catwoman, great mobility, great whiff punishing, and she ducks under a lot of things. There's one of the tools down, back three, excuse me, getting down underneath things.
All right, delayed wake up there from Tekken Master, down one into the lightning hands. Meter burns it, pushes Catwoman full screen. Wants to be right outside of a certain range, and this is a huge punish, enough for death, and a dive kick to top it off.
Well, he looked good. Let's see what Samij has to say about this.
All right, slowing down. Trait cancel, he's at plus frames.
Oh, interrupted.
There's a challenge right there. Enough of the gimme snow punish there, and wow!
What a timing to bring out back three. As you can see, it just ducks under things. It's very tough to hit.
Lost it. You never had it.
Match point, Samij.
All right, tosses the interactable EX dive kick and the down two. Samij denying the cross-up attempt. Back into the corner we go. Tekken Master with the push block, spinning his last bar.
He does get the hit. Trying to go for the overhead. A little bit of an interruption from Samij, and Samij just basically backs off. Here's the dive, not the second one.
And luckily, in his favor, he didn't get it because Samij would certainly clash and allows him to.
Happens anyway. Whatever Samij wants, Samij gets right now. Up to 30 plus? No, okay, just 30.
All right, saves the bar beater for himself. Oh, goes with the wake-up black magic. Huge mistake there, not quite a punish, but still gets opened up on the next attempt. A lot of guessing coming now in the corner. Down one trait, and Samij is going to challenge. Going for the overhead now. And I smell a back three. And the air escape.
He did, he recovered in time.
And surprisingly, Tekken Master is still in this. Back to the wall.
No, underneath, he was just waiting. And
What?
the rest, what's going on, Samij?
What is happening?
He got it anyway,
Yeah,
3-0.
too many chances right there. Samij playing with fire, and Tekken Master not able to successfully run it back with all of the opportunities. Samij, meter burn back three, into another meter burn back three, pose for the cameras, and advance towards the trophy.
Well, you know what his reward is at the start? His reward is to play against Sonic Fox in the next round of Loser's Side.
I
That's
mean,
a tough one, but you got to do it.
There's one
And
way, yeah.
You know, before Evo happened, a lot of people were talking about Samij as a guy who make it very, very deep.
Absolutely.
And he could really challenge Sonic Fox and all the rest.
Evo.
This is his chance.
Evo. This is
how it
what you
goes.
run into. Your road is going to be ridiculously hard. Every Evo title is earned without question.
Oh, yeah. Almost
These-
900 people in this event.
These 8 men trying to make it happen. We are down to 4-6. Still alive.
Yep.
It's
Honeybee and Dragon, of course, waiting in winners finals. But in losers, we are now going to have Theo versus Hayate. And we will also have Samij versus Sonic Fox. Those are some good players. Those
But
are
out
some
the
good
case.
matches. They have been good all day, of course, but top 8. Good as it gets.
Stick around with us. We're going to take a quick break. More Evolution Finals coming up for you in just the 2 Pro Series. Grand Finals coming up soon.
Splatoon 2, Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Alexa, order a pizza.
Okay.
First, they're sour. Then, they're sweet. New Sour Patch Kids Tropical. Sour, sweet, gone.
Splatoon 2, Switch and Play, Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
First, they're sour. Then, they're sweet. New Sour Patch Kids Tropical. Sour, sweet, gone.
Power up with a punch. Introducing new Dunkin' Energy Punch, powered by Monster Energy. America runs on Dunkin'.
First, they're sour. Then, they're sweet. New Sour Patch Kids Tropical. Sour, sweet, gone.
Open twist.
We have our top 6 now for Injustice 2 at Evolution 2017. And we are going to turn to the winner's side again. The final 2 remaining in it, the winner's finals is what we have up next. This is going to be Honeybee versus Dragon.
Will he play Flash?
That's the question. So Dragon with Poison Ivy, more likely Aquaman, I would think. Honeybee told me earlier that he's going to play Flash for everybody with the exception of probably Aquaman versus Aquaman.
Well, what do you know? Right before the gate to the grand finals, you are going to run into the King of Atlantis. You got guarding the door with that trident.
Yeah, but you got different thoughts on this. The Flash has taken him so far. He's in winners finals with
All the
only
way.
the Flash. Do you just keep rolling with the guy? Or are you just feeling confident? Or what do you do?
Questionable decisions where only the men who can advance that far into a bracket going through this tumultuous everything, just from the beginning of pools all the way down to the end. Only Honeybee could answer that.
I talked with him before this deep run. I mean, it was after pools that I spoke with him, and he hadn't yet beaten all of these good players with Flash.
Well,
so I don't know if that was the same mindset. It's indeed Flash.
All right, and Honeybee looking like it goes for the full down 1-2-3 string, which is full combo punishable. But the right reads, momentum, belief, everything it takes.
But you see Aquaman really slows things down. Great blocks. Oh, wow, okay.
Right, the Sonic Pound.
No, buddy, he can't block.
Right,
overhead.
No one can slow things down better than the Flash. Here we go, right back. Honeybee drops the combo. He's usually great with the execution here.
Delayed wake-up. That means you can't do a wake-up attack, but it does. Wow. Look at this pressure. He got in. He goes zoned out a little bit, but he got in, and just like that, it was done.
Okay, now he's recharged. He ran, he got a drink, and great whiff punish there.
The spacing was great.
This is too much. Cancels into the Speed Force no matter what. Dragon with the push block, relieving him of his meter and getting back to normal speed.
He gets out of there. Can he get there in time? He did, actually.
And that was so slick. Canceled into the running man stance, going for the torpedo. Every piece of life counts, and that is an optimal punish at that range.
Sure. Now he's got to be patient. Okay, that does get through things, and there's no recovery on it, so it's pretty good.
And that's so smart. The Sonic Pound in footsies.
Yeah, to get over stuff. Oh, air to air.
And Dragon saving all of his bar for push block during the Speed Force activation. Doesn't want...
That's a punish right there.
It is.
Oh, but the trade, of course. He gets out of it, and that means he actually punishes the wake-up from Honeybee. Bomber.
Yes, deep level punish mind games back to back. You open someone up, and your reward is you get punished for it.
Right.
What a demoralizing feeling.
That's part of why he didn't want to play this matchup. But other than that, he had a lot of success in the corner.
All right, again, the Sonic Pound and footsies. Dragon going for the plus frames. Honeybee with the disrespect on purpose to gain the clash.
Yeah, there are situations where you'd rather take the hit so that you can get a clash and get life back, which is what he just did.
15% recovered it. Honeybee, no meter. There will be no extended combos here. Needs to find a way to build some meter before it's too late. Try to rush so much chip damage, and the Speed Force is active.
And he had to back off there, but the trade's used up now. What is it going to be for Honeybee? He needs one more, maybe. Let's see what he gets.
And the
water shield meter burn. Down 2 doesn't work.
Oh my God. How unfortunate. Honeybee with the perfect reaction and the great response, but a little out of the range as Aquaman, that jump one just casually sliding over Honeybee's anti-air attempt. And Dragon, would you say? I would say he stole that game.
Yeah, he ended up getting it after all. Honeybee, I really like staying with Flash because it was clearly not... He wasn't losing because of Flash. It was a down-to-the-wire thing.
All right, now watching his legs. Now back-to-back. Doesn't have the meter to extend. But Aquaman, solid damage. And this time, the Water of Life not activated in time, or maybe Dragon didn't block accordingly. So Honeybee able to get the launcher.
Coming in, activates. He cannot block, keep in mind. But the reset, how many?
And this is a combo. Back dashes out. Goes for the sweep. Not sure if that what he was looking for, but either way, works out in his favor, still relatively safe.
Oh, what an expectation, but the rest whiffs. And there's the chip. I think he was trying to get away, Honeybee.
Yeah, not that time. That back two is so much overhead range coverage as Aquaman swinging that trident to the best of his abilities. Oh, and just out of range on that punish.
He's overextending. You can see it. Honeybee is getting in a little bit overzealous mode right now. So Dragon, I like the style. He knows he can play patiently. Honeybee will come to him.
Yeah,
and has made errors on the way.
All of his meter just killed him to his detriment. Spends a bar, 2 bars when the air escapes, and have to clash immediately. And now he has no resources. A big comeback. This may be asking for a little too much as Aquaman's going to chip him anytime he gets close. Flash not known to do any type of damage outside of in your face.
Yeah, he needs to be in there. He needs more. He needs more. Okay. Water of Life was spent right there, so at the start of this round, he's not going to have it, but it builds back
Now,
fairly soon.
not to call for an omen or to get carried away, but Honeybee is known for the greatest comeback in Injustice history
Right.
with that video.
Down one worked like that? Wow, all right. And there's the whip punish,
But he
and
won't
that's it.
recreate it here in real life. Dragon so solid now. On the other end of a 2-0, this time being in the driver's seat, how good is he at denying the comeback himself?
So he's running it with Flash. I love it, I gotta tell you. I think this is the right choice. This character has done the work for him. Last game was a different story, but I really feel like that was more about him getting impatient than the character.
Great patience from Honeybee, outlasting the Water of Life before he commits to the lightning kicks to get the full combo there. Eats the wake-up Trident Rush.
Gotta watch out for the dinosaur head. It's up there, it's up there. Oh, all right.
Little late on the reaction for the whip punish. And huge chip damage again. Sonic Pound.
Nice.
And great delayed wake up, even slowed down. It was an extended delayed wake up in that situation.
Oh, set up into what?
Meter burn 4-3, keeps it plus and has a bit of armor in case Dragon wanted to wake up. Honeybee looking for chip damage, but as you said, overextension being a theme in this match in clutch situations for Honeybee.
Yeah, okay. And there was no trait right there for Aquaman. He could not get out of that.
Not in the slightest. Now, every time he's taking a sip, he has a little bit of overcharge right now. I like the idea, but Dragon didn't commit much. Able to recover in time and punish Honeybee for attempting to punish.
It's match point. Dragon great block. Interrupted. He cannot block during that trait, keep in mind, so that's tough news.
Yeah, and you saw the Sonic Pound whiff there, allowing Dragon the space to get the down one. Back in control now, plus frames. Honeybee trying to challenge, and Dragon just chipping away at the Flash's life piece by piece.
Honeybee trying to make it happen, and a little bit too close, I guess. Again, down one. It's been consistent.
You're lucky this is last chance for Honeybee now. 2 bars of meter. He's going to recover 25% here. Desperately needs to take his time and work slowly. I know it's weird telling Flash to slow down, but this is what must be done. And Honeybee working on the comeback. Plus frames on the lightning kick into the throat.
He needs a lot of individual hits right now, though. He needs a lot of things to happen for him. And Dragon, oh, there's no trait there. This is damage. Ah, okay, so Dragon escapes. He had 2 bars. Let's see what he does. Only one. He wants the extra bar for the damage and for Niederberg Trident control chip. Trying to get through things there. He's expecting from the deep, but Dragon's not taking the bait.
Yeah, trying to build some meter is Honeybee now. He needs a bar for any type of combo extension. Gets the dash up grab. In control and an errant jump in.
Yeah.
Too much frames allowed for Dragon to recover and get that down 2 out. And there you go.
There's the push block.
That 1 bar meter Dragon saving right now.
That's right.
In string into Trident Rush chip.
This is a big moment now. Sweep. Too early. The hits. He trades up. There it is.
And challenges the plus frames with the down 1 Trident Rush. And Dragon has advanced into the grand final of Evolution 2017.
And he's taking it calmly. He has been in big moments before. The guy has not been playing competitive fighting games for terribly long, a couple years at this point, but in those couple years, especially last year of MKX, and now in Injustice, he's been one of the best on Earth. Looking good there.
I don't know about those duck lips, though.
Yeah,
I have to
you
call
know.
him out on those.
I don't know what the kids are doing these days.
That's true.
I'm
Maybe
not sure.
we should ask them. We need like an old man's
Is that
home.
cool? I'm not sure, yeah.
Maybe. When we open up our class, we need to have a young kids school too.
Right, yeah.
So they can come and school us on some things.
We're moving down to the loser's side now. This is Theo versus Hayate. Hayate, of course, dispatched DR Gross.
Yes.
So looking for Robin, looking for Superman. Very strong zoning play that we saw from Theo against DR Gross. But on top of that, great whiff punishes, great footsies, and he occasionally turns it on. And it's hard to know when that's going to happen. It's hard to know when he's going to turn the offense up all of a sudden. So that kind of sudden shift in what he wants to do is very tough to expect and very tough to deal with. But he's playing against somebody in Hayate who always seems like he's aware and has some of the best whiff punishing himself. You know, he's always ready to whiff punish stuff. He's always ready to move in unpredictable ways or bring in unpredictable options. And even if you have great defense, which Theo definitely does,
absolutely.
it's still tough to deal with Hayate doing what he wants to do.
Just So much focus right now from both men. Hayate, looking at it, looking back, this is in fact a rematch from CEO where Theo defeated Hayate to make top 8 there, and it was kind of a wax, man. He dunked him. And Hayate's rampant, surefire, I'm going to control the temp the way I want to. Something that Theo is perfectly fine with as we get a button check.
Are we going to see Batman? He has the Batman instead.
He does.
We'll see.
All right, blue cowl on deck at the Ace of Clubs bar where Steve in the background is waiting to be thrown. The interactive guy. Yes.
Steve, down on his luck recently. He used to play the stock market, but it didn't go very well for him, so he's at the bar now. That's the official backstory.
It is, and now his job is getting tossed by power characters into the ground where he should be dead, but the great ragdoll physics of Steve, he should be a level 30 multiverse boss one day. It would be tight.
It's a very peculiar skill.
Yes. He survives all of it somehow.
There it is.
Steve,
He's fine.
Right there with the assist. Steve is up 1-0. If we can get the guys in control to put his name on the leaderboards, I'd really respect it.
So Batman's there. And now with Batman, you see the bats. Yeah, the bat right there. You can let it go at any time. And that can allow you to move forward or to zone. A lot of different options with it. But right now, Theo, a lot of damage on deck. And back to the space control, yes.
Ready to quit yet?
Right, blocks the laser now. Piece by piece, walking his way in, not trying to rush Superman. And there you go, Theo meeting him face to face with that Superman punch.
Yeah, there's the bat. He let it go. Wow, okay. Escape right back in there, though, is Theo. Dominant round.
Running out of chances, Bruce.
All right, and canon as it gets, the basic backstory for Justice 2, Batman's ideals versus Superman's.
Great blocking.
And a patient man, Theo, is not even looking to fight back with the offensive capabilities, simply waiting for an opening.
Gotta be punished. It's so fast on recovery. It's only -11. It's very fast, even on block, but on whiff, as you can see, it's fast as well.
Right, the Superman punch in, Batman trades out. Bat management a little better this time. Hayate going for the damage. 382 double dash in, plus 25, but doesn't connect the forward 3 to keep the plus frames going.
What a tech. Ready for that. He's got the bat spinning around. The bat was there and gets the knockdown. Gotta watch out for the canisters. And overhead follow-up.
That's great. Great delayed meter burn and the wake-up slide from Hayate to keep things going. And just like that, not quite sure if he needed to spin the bar on that Batarang, but didn't want to risk it.
Using that meter burn to move forward. You see a lot of advantage on it. He gets over, but not so much effect.
Looking for another meter burn on that up Batarang, but Hayate not having any meter at his disposal.
Those individual bats have hit a lot, but they just haven't led to much very often. Looking for the jump, and it wasn't coming. And then as soon as there was no anti-air Batarang, there was a jump from Theo. Genius.
Yeah, instant. And upon landing, the meter burn rolled to escape, wanting nothing to do with it.
Meter burn there, extra damage. Right. A lot of damage now.
There's the Superman punch. No one's ever ready for that. The double dump to escape. Jumps off the ceiling fan.
Oh, hold on now, 3. And he, goes for the combos. Theo does finally break at the very end. 2 bars for him.
He thought about it. The damage wasn't the issue there. It was the setup. Batman was going to get a free dash in, and he was going to be cornered. Theo rather deal with it now than later.
See the bat slowly building there on the bottom middle right, or middle left, I should say. Got one ready. Activates it. Doesn't come up.
It wants to jump back, but Theo dashes up close enough. The situation there, you would have wanted a forward dash to go under the traits, the laser startup. But instead, Hayate dives right into it, and Theo on the board first, 1-0, as Hayate thinks about it. I don't think he looked too bad there with the Batman.
No, I don't think so either. But I really like Theo's use of the trait for Superman. A lot of people will save it for like forward 2, 3, cancel, something like that. But he uses it as often as he can from far away for zoning too. There's extra damage out of it.
All right, throw into things now. Hit advantage. Checks
but
back.
Not the rest.
Right. Standing back, watching. Doesn't toss the beer. Beer is bad, apparently. Superman doesn't want anything to do with it.
There it is, finally. Good defense out, but not all the way.
And there you go. That's exactly what Hayate was looking for last time. After the plus 25, step up a little forward. That forward 3 overhead, catching the back dash, and Theo susceptible to overheads right now.
It really seems that way. So push block does get rid of the bat, as you just saw. Punish, not quite.
And both of these guys taking some huge risks here.
Just lets go of the bat, and Theo expected it. He backed off. Here he is, though.
And this is going to hurt. Will he expend the bar? Yes, he does. Heat zap combo, 564.
Dash.
Hayate with the wake-up forward dash.
Okay.
What a challenge.
I don't know. It didn't do much out of it, but I think it was a cool idea. Theo back to the control. Oh, he doesn't. That was so late.
Yeah. Avoids the lasers. Whiffs the back 1 Theo. Again, just the lame style, just staying out. Doesn't want anything to do with any approach he doesn't require to block.
yeah, like I said, he pops trade as often as he can. There it is.
Yeah, Hayate with the read there. After swinging on the ceiling fan, he was looking for Theo to anti-air him traditionally. Changes his jump trajectory with the double jump from Batman, but again, Theo not biting in the slightest,
No.
simply baiting his time and waiting for it.
I love this style from Theo because you can really see the advantage. You know, I don't know which character wins this matchup, but Superman, his own advantages are to zone and to have great footsies, and he's really making both of those count.
And what a great hit confirm. Batman's battle range, you can meter burn at any time by pressing the meter burn button, and Hayate waited until it hit him way up top.
Rethink your strategy.
Batman doesn't really have the same footsies that some other characters do, so he's got to play either away or right up close, but the bat's really helping. This is a great example of that. Conversion was excellent. He gets to dash in. No, instead zone.
All right, staying away now, playing the laser game. Just outside of mid-range is where Hayate
There it
wants
is.
to be. And
how many times did he look for it?
And Steve coming for the assist again, now 2-0. Hayate sitting on a super, traits up, spins the bar, meter burn back 3, no air escape. And the way comes
the slide. It's very, very punishable. Very, very slow on recovery there. It's not working right now for Hayate. So he goes to character select.
risked it all on that one read. And Theo with the knowledge to not do any moves that would give Hayate an opportunity to clash. A simple walk-up throw, Batman with 1,000 recovery frames after that whip slide. And Hayate's now in trouble, down 0-2.
Well, he doesn't look like he's too worried. He still has the same expression he often does. And I guess if you're going to go out, you might as well ride your guy.
Exactly.
And it's Robin. He's got to win 3 in a row. Otherwise, his Evo's over. He ends in 5th place. We'll see. Theo's looking great so far.
Absolutely.
Begin.
There it is, Robin. Young baby Wayne trying to do his work. The Superman himself, the regime master. He wants to be involved. Hayate, the edgy rebel that he is, the embodiment of a character, man.
Taking that opportunity for Theo. There's the trait.
And a jump, which messes with the gravity there, but Theo not able to get the full combo that he wanted. Works out in Hayate's favor, only taking a small tidbit of the damage.
I'm impressed by Hayate. Expecting Theo to go in for that one time. He really hasn't done that in the entire set so far. That's the expectation. But Theo comes in, damage. Go back to the zone, to the control he does.
Hayate walking down slowly, patient, small.
Oh, the timing!
Great reaction from Hayate. A fastest strike? No. Go for the setup instead, and an immediate push block from Theo. I'm not dealing with these mix-ups or a close game, and wow, great knowledge and using the correct jump attack to get that side swipe out of the air.
Yep, comes in. All he needed was chip.
Yeah, chip territory.
Fine, yeah.
Why not that big mid Superman punch taking about half screen and mouth? Getting tapped with those zaps hurts so much.
And again, they're trying to do something, and there's a flying punch to shut it down. Theo away.
Okay. He was looking for the punish on the Superman punch. Theo with the great back dash. Hitting it at max range where he has less recovery.
He's even dealt really, really well with the Batarang too, which does track, but it stops tracking at some point, and Theo has jumped at about that spot.
Goes for the swoop, no punish there. Takes the throw.
Terrible situation right now for Hayate. He can't afford chip at this point, and that is chip, and that is that. And Theo in very convincing fashion. 3-0 moves on.
Again, he has a hold over Hayate here in Injustice 2. Hayate will hit the lab and try to figure it out, but right now, the man with a plan who has only lost to Sonic Fox here at EVO.
And that might come up again because he plays the winner of this next one, and that's going to be Sonic Fox and Samij. So if Sonic Fox wins, Theo's going to get another chance at that match, but we'll see. Samij is going to have a lot to say about that first. Going to be very strong.
All right, Geico Gaming. Proud partners of TSM and Fanta Global here throughout the venue, helping out with everything they can. You simply visit geico.com, download the app. Free rate quotes. I'm intimidated by the gecko, I'm sorry. He's looking at me a little too hard. He's green in the eyes. It's really cute, and now I want one. Help me, David, please.
Green with jealousy, eh?
Yes. I'm a bad person.
That's right, you can console yourself with some excellent top 8 action.
That's okay.
We're continuing with it here. Samij on the left, Sonic Fox on the right. Again, he made it to winners, top 8, without having lost a single game. I don't mean a match. I mean like a 3-0, 3-0. He beat everybody 3-0 until he faced Honeybee, and Honeybee beat him 3-2. So now he's in the loser's side. And as you said, every time he's won EVO, it's been from the losers.
Yes.
And whenever he is in the loser's side, it's serious business.
Yeah, something under that hat just kind of tickles on the top. And you have to push him to his absolute limits in order to slay him now. we talk about how the talent field is so wide open. I can see Sonic losing right now.
Sure. Yeah, I think this is the first time in a long, long time that I feel the field might have it over Sonic Fox if you had to be a betting person about it. But the individual player most likely to win, going into this, I feel you had to have said Sonic Fox. But anybody else, half a dozen other people were major threats to him. Absolutely. Sure. And of course, he's in the loser's side. He made 3rd place at CEO last month, losing to Theo and to Slayer.
Samij trying to run it back. A salty 9th place at CEO, just on the cusp, able to get the job done, making the top 8 here at EVO. He's going to go home with a medal, but right now he has his eyes on the prize, a trophy, the IPS points, and a huge chunk of that 50K pot bonus. But the biggest test stands in his face right now. Sonic Fox going Red Hood.
And this is loser's bracket Sonic Fox, right?
Absolutely.
It's a different guy. There's no more fun and games. There's no more joking. It's all serious. It's whatever the best thing is that he can be doing at that moment, you know he's going to do it.
All right, well, he just got opened up in the best way with an ambiguous cross-up from Samij. Full combo into the knockdown, 452.
There it is. It's gonna, oh, okay.
And an easy reaction. Sonic trying his best to avoid the explosion. Samij meeting him air to air, and Samij working him right now.
Pressure, he was looking for the parry, and the whiff punish, he waited until the parry was over.
He had the right read, but luckily for Samij, his back two did not reach. Allows him to stay alive. Is Sonic now throwing out those bombs, playing a little mind games, if you will.
Hey, delivering those pizzas, yeah?
Yeah.
Trying it out. Stop, wasn't working. Back off. That's such a strong play for Catwoman. She's so good at the hit and run style.
Yeah, the hit and run. Getting the job done, chasing
Whip
him
punish.
down. And wow, the back two into the trade. 340 damage of Unclashable.
Ooh. 3, that's Unclashable, friends. Can he keep it up?
Oh, and whiffs. Luckily for Sonic, this is all but over. Only a real master can make this comeback. But Samij staying poised, gets opened up, but still has his first life bar to deal with.
Is there anybody more a master than Sonic Fox? I wouldn't count him out right now.
I mean,
I wouldn't count him out right now. You never know. Samij has a big life lead, as you can see. He kept, okay. Cute.
And a last-ditch effort here is Sonic Fox with the clash.
1-1.
This is it. And the cat dash, he doesn't have the meter to extend it, but chip damage territory, can he do enough?
Low, or low mid, rather.
And the whip trip there.
There it is, jump back two. Such a strong, it's like a great fadeaway option. It's hard to challenge, very few characters can.
Yes, and Samij playing the patient game, just jumping back, allowing Sonic to hang himself. Remember, you are the one with the life lead, and a lot of people feel like they need to close out Sonic Fox because he would come back, but the patience and the poise and what separates the level of a Samij to the rest of us is on display here in this top 8.
See what he opened with? He opened up with neutral jump right there to catch Sonic Fox trying to push forward. And we had exactly the right call. What a read. Gotta look out for the ski bike over there.
Oh, gets opened up, and Samij working on a perfect life bar for the first round here.
Still just in total control.
And he's gonna get it.
Under.
A perfect coming from Samij.
Sonic Fox may be in trouble.
Hey, Mita burns it, keeps it safe, throws the mine out. Great whiff punish there on the jump too from Sonic Fox. Knows his spacing better than all. Dashes back in.
Interruption there. I think Sonic Fox was trying to go for a little reset there, trying something else, but Samij was ready.
Yeah, those reactions ready for the stagger, and the meter burn back 3 uncontested, so he's gonna get the full bulk of the damage, 437 off of that starter.
Sonic Fox is really trying to poke after that. I don't think you can.
Another meter burn back 3 from Samij. Tries to back dash away, but instead gets corner position changed. Oh, and this is a free punish.
Didn't really get much, but there's a big punish, and he was not worried about giving Sonic Fox the clash. He has such a life lead that he was fine with that.
Now, if Red Hood could get Catwoman to the corner, this is exactly what Sonic Fox does and where he puts in the work. So ambiguous and so many mix-ups and setups if he can get the knockdown, but he won't get it today. Samij working on it, has the 4th scratch active, looking for the 5th one. There it is, and Sonic Fox.
Oh, he ducked under and he got the whip punish. But again, he cannot afford anything.
Chip territory.
Anything, there it is. And she has some of the best whip punishing normals in the game.
This is looking kind of free.
What's going on here? What's
I
the
don't
choice?
know.
Is it Red Hood? Does he believe in the character enough right now?
Samij has a smile of confidence on his face right now. He feels that he has Sonic Fox in the ultimate control. You're the one at the character select screen. You're the one thinking about it. There's no hee, ha, ha, laugh, giggle that Sonic always does.
Right,
hugging people and giving you the salty laugh. No,
Not
no.
right now.
He is on the receiving end of this, and Samij has been working.
Sonic Fox has been the winner of Evolution each of the last 3 years, and he does not want to have that change. He'd like to keep that streak going, better believe.
Right, the mind games now, Sonic playing a more retracted game. Not going in, just playing the zoning and letting Catwoman stay out.
Red Hood has a lot of strength, but when he throws those mines, it does take a long time. It's about 75 frames for it to actually come out. So you got to make sure you're free on time.
Goes for the low now, the double kicks into the trade cancels. And the patience from Red Hood now, yeah, Sonic biding his time, adapting and working on a near perfect on Samij, but he finally gets the opening that he wants. Meter burn cat dash. Sonic with the wake up.
Okay, yeah, he looks much, much better there. A little bit more patient, whiff punishing better, not overcommitting.
Caught trying to press a button after that jump, and here's Sonic Fox. He will get eaten alive for it. Into the corner we go. Cat stance trying to mix it up. Safety. But Sonic puts some space in between them. Another whiff punish on the jump, too.
Overhead, but blocked well.
Some
overhead.
Yeah, some healthy chip damage from that string, too. The forward three jumps in, follows into the corner. That whip, hard knockdown, jump back, too. Like you said, a great fadeaway attack. Linking it to a jump in the situation. That should be a whiff punish, and Samij does get it.
I like the idea of that a lot, but Sonic Fox did not wait until his character turned to the other side. Sonic Fox opening up now. Samij has a lot of meter. So controlling now is Sonic Fox. That's the intention.
Gets the bomb unblockable there. Samij back in control. Into the corner we go. Sonic trying to wake up. No invincibility on those dives. His wake-ups would be the parries, which are massive guesses. It wouldn't work on jump attacks anyway, so Samij right on top of it. Excellent Oki decisions here.
Advantage on block. Sonic Fox trying to move away. He was a little bit too far for the whip punish, but I like his game right now. He has meter. He spends it for the chip. Sonic Fox. Okay, Samij trying to open him up. That's his last resort right now.
Could be in big trouble here, David. Big trouble. This could probably
There's a lot of damage coming out right now.
This is going to kill.
He might take it. Is Sonic Fox out? He is!
Sonic Fox is done. Samij with the elimination. The Evo streak has fallen. All of you at home who say, why watch? LOL, Sonic Fox wins. You can hold that. A new era is upon us. And the young man from Tampa, Florida, Samij, representing Noble Esports, is the man to do the job.
The NRS scene is the strongest that it's ever been. For years, Sonic Fox ruled the roost. And he was challenged. He didn't win everything, but he won almost everything. And he won the big stuff, and he's not going to win the big stuff right now. Not today. It's somebody else.
What a change in the community. The tide has certainly fallen now. Sonic did open up by winning Combo Breaker, but CEOE failed, and here it is once again at EVO. This is any man's game as Dragon awaits the remaining three. Theo, Samij, and Honeybee.
You know, Dragon has been among the most consistent. He got 5th at CEO.
Yes.
Theo also got 5th at CEO. Honeybee, as we said, he has not really been traveling. He hasn't been to anything since Toryuken, which he won.
He won.
But then he hasn't been traveling to other major tournaments. So we have guys who are extremely consistent so far, and I'm really happy to see that. Samij in there now too. He's been doing great recently, and a lot of people are talking him up coming in. You can really see why. Excellent spacing, excellent control, the pace control, all there. Hit and run style. Looking so good. You can look good too if you try out Kanba USA, 15% off store-wide with the code EVO2017. You can see the backpack right there looking good. You can see the joystick right there also looking good.
Absolutely, no matter where you are, free continental US shipping. So just log in. EVO2017, easy code, easy 15% off, easy backpack, easy stick, easy life.
Still a tough path though for Theo and Samij. It's getting close to the end here. You know, we're in the final 4 at this point. And that's great because you've made it through almost 900 people.
Yes.
But at this point, it's all been boiled down to the very, very best. Theo, Samij, and then Honeybee in losers right now. Dragon is waiting. He's guaranteed at least 2nd place. He's in the grand finals. But who does he have to play? That's the question. That's what we're trying to decide right now.
I'm sure he would love to see Honeybee again. You know, knowing that he's probably gonna stay loyal to Flash and he
At this
feels
point,
super comfortable there. I think that Samij, as the wild card, with Catwoman, who he believes does well against all of the remaining characters he's going up against, with Sonic Fox out of the window, your confidence levels have to be high.
Sure.
And there has to be a level of some respect or intimidation factor from the opponents who go, well, this guy just 3-0 Sonic Fox.
Right.
I think Samij, and playing these matches back to back to back, will be riding this huge momentum wave, and I wouldn't be surprised if he is the one who ends up in grand finals.
Well, keep in mind, Theo as CEO, he also 3-0'd Sonic Fox.
Yes.
A couple of guys who can say they've done that. Not many people ever can say that they've done that, but here's two of them.
Now seen it in back-to-back majors as these guys prepare for what could be the biggest match of their life. I mean, Honeybee's waiting.
Yes.
But you have to get there.
Yes. Honeybee waiting for the winner here. Superman for Theo, Catwoman for Samij. You know, there's been a lot of talk, of course, for a new game. Still only a couple months old.
Absolutely.
Still a lot of talk about which characters are strong, and Superman, strong, yes. Aquaman is in this as well. We saw Dragon with him. Catwoman, at the very start of the game, not many people were talking about her, but now as the game goes on, more and more people are talking about her as being one of the absolute best.
And one of the advantages we have this time, you know, people talked about the changes to the game, early patching, and how you had to learn a new matchup every now and then. They haven't touched the game.
I love it.
They
have
promised
really
to
been
let it
hands
rock.
off. They've been hands off. And so all the things that we've figured out, all the matchups now, this is player driven. And I love that NRS has given the players a chance to do that.
Yeah, and every week there's a new breakthrough, either complaining or figuring it out. And instead of thinking it was going to be a Deadshot fest, he hasn't appeared once. The Black Adams have lost.
They lost.
Is something wrong here?
When the game came out, the first week or so, people were talking about Deadshot.
Yes.
How would he do? Is he going to win everything?
Free.
And then, of course, Flash won Toryuken. And then there was one Deadshot at Combo Breaker, Sonic Fox.
Yeah.
All right, he won it. Only one, though, in that top 8. And then in Combo Breaker as well, Atrocitus did well. People coming into CEO were thinking, wow, Atrocitus looks great. Is this going to be all Atrocitus? No, there was one in the top 8, and he wasn't a main either. He had a couple of other characters up his sleeve. In that, after CEO, people were talking about Black Adam. Is top 8 at EVO going to be all Black Adam?
All Black Adam, Black Adam, Black Adam.
There were 2 and they weren't mains, and they're already gone.
Yeah, they kind of took some L's. So the game is evolving every single major, every premier event.
That's not to say that those aren't all strong characters, because certainly they are.
No, absolutely.
Black Adam, Atrocitus, Deadshot, they're all good. But don't get this mindset that you need to play one of those characters, because here's the rest of the people in this top 8. They're not.
Yeah, I don't think the divide is that huge.
It's
from the top guys to the rest of the cast.
It's like clearly not. It's been shown today. Like this is the biggest tournament ever.
This is kind of like Evo. And if
Evo.
Flash is in winners top 8 and Green Lantern made it and Robin, it's
like it's not necessarily, you can't necessarily immediately say that means Flash is top tier.
Not at all.
That's not the point. The point is that clearly he can compete.
Absolutely.
Factually, he can compete.
Yeah,
he can make it to winners finals at Evo because he did.
Exactly. You have proven factual evidence that's in the archives for you to watch at any given time. Now, I'm sure by the time we get to the next premiere, which is Vianality, there'll be a league of more complaints or the next characters.
It's how it is, man.
Every single week.
People figure things out. Things change. New ideas to deal with characters.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, maybe some guy out there in Europe is practicing this godlike Swamp Thing we never heard of.
You never know. You never know. In the meantime, HyperX Cloud Stinger's on sale. Look at that handsome boy on the left.
Yeah, young Knuckle dude.
Modeling the HyperX.
Another
Cloud
Tampa,
Stinger.
Florida native. There's the connect there with Samij. Maybe something's going on. Is there something in the
What's
Florida
going on down
waters?
there?
Florida's weird.
Other than the fact that you have a good chunk of the U.S. population, and so it's just a little bit more likely to come from Florida than other states.
It's true. We also have like a
Statistically.
hotbed of world-class talent.
But you know what is weird? Is Dragon and Sonic Fox
are from Delaware.
From Delaware,
Yeah,
of all states.
The population is 100, and they just happen to produce two of the greatest NRS players in recent memory and all time.
Theo is from Southern California, which is a big scene, a lot of strength there. Nubcake's just outside of top 8.
yeah.
And they had other players who did really well too. Slayer, of course,
Ninth
fantastic.
as well.
Has spent a lot of time from SoCal, of course. And then, you know, but you don't need to be from a big scene. Tekken Masters here in this top 8 from Bahrain, of course. So it helps to have a big scene around you, but you don't need it. Not necessarily.
No, not really. It's all hard work and dedication. These guys have all put the time in. and studied and practiced properly. I'd like to see them kind of, broadcast and talk about the things that help get them to this point, because a lot of it is knowledge. All the information is out there.
Sure.
You have your frame data apps out there to help spread the knowledge. A lot of guys back and forth with the information, new tech all the time, new setups.
Sure.
But how do you apply these things? And that's the DNA of all of these guys, the basics. You can feel it. You can watch a tournament match without a name overlay, play 100 Superman players, and I bet anybody could tell you which one is Theo by simply watching it.
Yep.
It's just...
It's hard to ape that
natural.
style. It's hard to mime it. It's not easy to do. So here's Noble Samij versus Echo Fox Theo in loser's side.
Yes.
Top 4. Loser will play in the top 3. That's how it works. Progression.
I think so. Have the rules changed? Maybe. We'll think about it. Either way it goes, meter burn, ice breath, into the corner we go, where Superman is a devastating character. However, Samij with the instant escape, planting the bomb on the merry-go-round.
Oh, Samij did not want to challenge the potential wake-ups there from Superman. He has some strong ones, and he didn't want to really give it a go, but see if that comes back.
Yeah, empty jump there, realizing he was going to cross up where all his attacks would have whiffed. Fantastic awareness to not press a button.
You can see Theo trying to, at times, walk away from Catwoman, and that's just really tough to do. She tried it before. Back 3 gets underneath the forward 2 punch, the mid approach.
And the up whip, gonna get the continuation. Scratches everywhere. Catwoman, she's had enough.
It's such a calculated style for Samij. Remember, he didn't even pressure a couple of times when Theo was waking up. He's just controlled the neutral, and that's remarkable against somebody like Theo with Superman.
Nice whiff punish there on the back 3. The down 1 into the scoop, spins the bar to secure the life.
Justice.
And pokes that chest out to let you know, listen, man, I'm Theo. I'm Superman. I'm trying to run the show. In case you haven't remembered, I won Evo before, and I'm here to do it again.
I love this air mobility here from Theo. There's a lot of feigning. I mean, of course, yeah, with this, Superman has very good ground control, very good footsies, but Theo spends a lot of time threatening it and not actually doing it. I really like the air dashing and the air control that implies it.
Right, the reversal trait there for Samij. Simply looking for the escape. 2 hits there to get through the wake up. The first hit absorbed by the invincibility. The second hit breaking through.
Into what? Low is the attempt.
Oh, wow, what a pickup. Enough gravity on that. Will he expend the trait? He does not.
The recovery is crazy, fans. Now, okay, Theo, he may go for a reset on this. Doesn't.
Yeah, that was a huge decision to make there. He could have went for an unblockable setup with the barrels on the other side.
Right, yeah.
Now, granted, the meter is spent, but Catwoman is sitting on a full traded 5 scratches. Any touch into that trait is going to equal death.
Oh, and no whiff punish. And what a tech as well. To be ready for that is impressive.
Just to throw this time, Theo staying away from that interactable.
That's what I'm talking about with Theo implying a lot of this threat, a lot of his motion. He was looking for it. He's already seen Samij do back 3 to get underneath his punch. And he said, this is not happening
How
again.
smart is this man?
It's not happening again.
Enough patience and at the right time to throw out the meter burn back 3, absorbing the hit of Samij's lunge and doing it at the right time so that she doesn't even low profile it. Right. That is timing.
Right.
That is smarts. That is adaptation. And that is running directly into that jump back whip.
Knockdown.
Same side.
Oh, he keeps trying to poke after that. I'm pretty sure she's +1.
Challenges the forward dash from Theo, looking for an escape. And Samij, every time he's got his opponent to the corner, a steamroll after he gets that first BNB going.
What an anti-air. Meterless stuff. Decent damage. He gets a punish.
Yeah, this game is wide open now. Theo, little rocks on the boat, just waking up, just not uncharacteristic of him as he's forced to use his clash to Samij.
Look at all that skin on Samij's life bar still. That fish is not even uncovered.
And the back 3
okay.
Goes for the down 1 into the scoop, spins the bar, gets about 300 damage. Very respectable for 4 hits.
Great. Yeah, she attacks, she builds up that trait slowly. And this can be big damage. And he's going to get the corner now. The question is he going to go for, grab?
Yeah,
See how mean the setups are here.
Oh, wake up DP. No, having none of it. Theo, instead of spinning the bar, goes for the rising grab to turn him back into the corner. Stage awareness.
Love it. Threatening it. He's staying on top. He's so practiced and ready was Theo. He knew exactly what Samij was looking for.
Right, this time, the cat dash meter burns it. Jump back one. Just a casual layback as the hard whip knocks him down in the corner.
Oh, he just jumps out. I guess he's seen Simic play away a couple of times.
That's going to be an easy conversion. This should equal death. The air escape, but right there for the punish is Simic. The backwards air escape, the wrong move at that point. Maybe upwards, but again, those are mind games to be had.
That's right. And it's an aspect of the game that is still developing.
Catching that back dash, a little kitty crawl.
Love it.
Can't escape the grasp of the Kryptonian tyrant.
He was so solid. He hasn't gone for anything like potential cross-up dive bomb or anything like that. There's no shenanigans to his style. It's just complete control, safety.
Solid fundamentals.
Just fundamentals.
Yeah, Theo, I know he plays for Echo Fox, but he's definitely a Tim Duncan guy. No flash, all basics, but at the highest level possible.
No, that doesn't work. Does meter burn it here. See what Simic goes for after as the setup. Jump back two. The whip, as you can see, starting things off still.
And granted, now
this damage is crazy.
Even though he expended the bar on the cat dash there, up until about 10% of his life bar left, that was all meterless damage from Catwoman.
Ready for it. Simic looking good.
Taking the time, dashes back towards the corner, jump in two. He's gonna eat the bulk of these mix-ups.
That's so good.
Yeah, instant air dash trying to chase Simic down. Great idea, but Simic a little too far out. Catwoman, that back dash and her walk speed, such mobility, able to maneuver around the screen on grounds so easily.
Okay, looking for the same thing he looked for before. He chased it! And there's the air escape. Couple of bars. It's an expensive escape. Really?
Whoa, and the great read from Simic there, looking for the back three, but instead is going to eat the jump down punch now. Reaction is air-to-air jump one is Theo.
Flash.
And before we can rock it to the corner, Simic cries for help, pressing forward in meter burn to get that clash. 15% health back and a reset in neutral.
I like that he saved one bar, though. That's going to be very important for him if he wants damage, if he wants utility of meter burn back three.
All right,
trying to get underneath. Almost had cat dash out. Just too late. He got in there from full screen with meter and cat dash.
All right, he's gonna bet it all on this sequence. It's Simic. What's it gonna be? The forward one checking. Meter burns and spins his last bar to stay. Plus, Theo's gonna simply backdash. Dashes up, no challenge from Simic this time, and we're looking at chip territory.
This is such safety first play by Theo. The backdash. Oh, hold on. Okay, I love the clash.
Now, wait a minute.
He could not let that start.
No, not at all. Now, Theo, anytime they delay on the laser, you can definitely backdash and avoid the big meter burn chop, which would have done a ton of chip damage. Certainly enough to kill, but in that sequence, the walk back and forth and the dash punch, covering about half the screen, extremely hard to react to, and in a chip situation, that is going to equal guaranteed death.
Yeah, very tough to deal with. Simic now going back to character select. I would imagine it's still Catwoman, but I think he's taking some time.
Catwoman. Fighters
You can see the very fast adaptations back and forth. Immediately when Theo saw the back three underneath his forward two, he had the reaction to the have solution immediately afterward. When Simic has seen Theo air dashing around and implying threats with forward two and the like, Simic has been able to find his way through that nevertheless. He's read Superman approaching. Not this time, though.
And checks the forward dash right there with the 4-2-3. Theo trying to taunt, bait some normals out as he's just moving freely, flying through the air. You talked about the air mobility and how Theo feints a lot. He simply wants to bait movement. Here it is, still on display. That is his signature.
And back to safe play. Oh, but he went in the air. Simic, and he does capitalize into the meter burn. He's going to get a knockdown here.
All right, the hard knockdown. Mordcat, that is +1. Blocking those overheads, and Simic, ready at the helm, jumps in. Catwoman doesn't need much space to connect the jump attack with that extended whip going so far out. Wow, and these dashes not getting checked now.
Okay.
Simic a little more timid, but goes back to the meter burn, the back three under the forward two challenge.
There is a lot of recovery as you land from the air attack, though, and that's exactly what Simic blew up. Again?
Yeah, I don't know if Theo's looking for movement or trying to press buttons, but after that backwards cartwheel, Simic definitely not caring, letting that down one rock into the trip damage territory at that point. And Theo trading up, dashes in, whips the forward two, gets the enhanced damage on the throw just a little bit before it goes away.
But the trade's already working on it. And back in there, and he just got trade ready for it, and so Simic did not want to challenge, just in case.
Not at all. Whiff punish. Traits up the EX Frost Breath and the Meter Burn back 3.
He didn't cancel the end of it, and she actually evaded it. Sweet.
Yeah, getting a little stylish right there with the evade into the cat dash in specials for movement.
Fading up, trying to get something.
And
Theo, match point at this point. Samiij is on the ropes. He's in the corner, and Theo does go in.
All right, a little bit more angry, imposing his will, but wait a minute, backs off. Maybe the wrong choice here. Samiij open Theo's up on his escape.
Oh no, bad news for Samiij right there.
Oh boy, real close to laser, just in range, traits up, and a little too close. 200 damage from that big laser.
Oh, he just wants to get in. He does do the wake up. Oh boy, he's got a long road ahead.
Yeah, unfortunately,
there's no meter for Theo.
And
wake up, it does the trick.
Why not? Invincibility will beat damage at any given time, and Samiij is gonna go home in 4th place.
Well, he had a good road, that's for sure. He played well. He beat some great players on the way here. Yeah, and he's a younger man. He's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his fighting game career.
And he had a real unfortunate sequence there towards the end as he was trying to make his way through the laser field. Samiij used the meter burn on the cat dash to get through the laser, the right move, except Theo was traded up. So the laser broke the armor, thereby neglecting Samiij's attempt at getting in. And then it was just a wake up and a dream. And Theo, with a sigh of relief, he wants to calm down for like 30 seconds as he gets ready to face Honeybee for a date with the dragon.
That's right. This is going to be losers finals coming up. Honeybee versus Theo. Wow. Theo's looking good right there, you gotta say.
All right, so
he's got a chance to play against Honeybee, who was looking great in making it in as far as he did. He lost to Dragon, though, and he's gonna have to play now. He's had some time to ruminate on that. We're gonna have some time, too, as we take a quick break before coming back for losers finals.
Splatoon 2, Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up. Splatoon 2, Switch and Play, Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up. Splatoon 2, Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Open Twitch. Open Twitch.
Splatoon 2, Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up. Splatoon 2, Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up. Splatoon 2, Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up. Splatoon 2, Switch and Play, Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Alexa, order a pizza.
Okay.
Splatoon 2, Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Echo Fox Theo against CR Honeybee. Will we see Flash again? That's the storyline. We all want to see the Flash, but if you keep up with Honeybee, a little birdie told me that he tweeted a 3-7 matchup is incoming. Now, whether or not that's in his favor, we don't know. If it's in OS, we don't know.
Oh, yeah.
These guys have gotten this far. The mind games have gone far past the controllers, and the physicality just sitting next to the man is trying to loosen him up a bit.
He's not the only one tweeting, though.
Is he?
He's not the only one tweeting.
Okay, I guess I have to expose this one too. Now, we have to. When Sonic Fox lost, Dragon tweeted out in all caps, "I'm winning Evo."
Those are big words.
That is a setup for a big blow-up.
Yeah.
But he does have a shot in grand finals,
Of course.
with 3 games to lose.
Oh, of course. No, he's got certainly the upper hand at the moment. He doesn't have to play right now.
All right, well, Honeybee is gonna go with the Flash. He wants to take it all down the way he did. Sick gear with the randomized tournament mode. And Theo, both of these guys, super competitive, ready to go. And Dragon watching with a smile from the crowd as he feels the trophy is already his.
Just a button check here. They're still making things work. But yeah, I like it. Even if he believes Flash doesn't have great matchups here, the character has still taken him so far. And even if when today started, if he thought, I'm not doing this is Flash, it's not happening, I'm going to need to have a backup. The fact that he did do it with Flash to get this far, I feel like that's got to make him rethink things, feel more confident.
Yeah, Honeybee also tweeted, "I think my ults are ready for Evo. I hope after the patch I'm able to go all Flash." And then here he is going all Flash, making the deep run here at Evo. No punish there, gets the backdash instead. Jumps away, and the down 2, not sure if that's what he wants.
Right, I think it's input error.
Uses that evade to shake the lasers.
Trying to counterpoke, and Theo waited.
When it comes to NRS games, some of the strongest things among them collectively, 6-frame moves, and in my opinion, the strongest, advancing mids.
Huge.
Fast ones. Now, Honeybee threw out that standing 1 or standing 2 there, and it kept him complacent. One step back, and that's a free whiff punish from Superman anywhere on the screen.
There's a down 2 he was looking for it this time. Into the setup, what? No, just backdash from Theo. He's out of there. Here's Honeybee. And look at Theo, so insistent on escaping. Backdash, out of there.
Yeah, he tries to meter burn, roll his way in. Oh, an early jump right into the heat zap, and here we go, shaking off those lasers. And Aaron dashed too early.
As soon as he saw the roll, he jumped up into the air. Theo did. But here's Honeybee with the hit. He's going to try to get the corner out of this. What's the setup? No, he kind of dropped it there. What was that?
And no punish there. Honeybee still gets the combo, and we've seen that corner conversion before. So slick. Meterless combo there now. Even though Honey's at a huge life deficit and Theo has access to a clash.
Oh, yes. Wow, that was very fast.
Okay,
very,
Theo.
very fast.
Clearly he heard me and didn't want me to finish my sentence. Those HyperX headsets on the stage getting the job done.
See that shake? There's no recovery on it. He just goes right into the block. Again, looking for counter poke. Theo's in the air.
Shake.
Meter burns it for the chip.
Sonic Pound into neutral, goes for the down 2, challenging.
No, Honeybee's actually under all right situation. Well, until that. Chip, big problem.
Wow. And there's going to be a punish.
Oh,
yes,
he got there. I can't believe it. Theo is in trouble. He can't get hit. He cannot get hit here.
One more mix-up. Will he wake up? Oh, and Honeybee does not commit. He doesn't commit to the low, and Theo is going to meter burn the interactable and get the job done.
Almost a big comeback again. We've seen that a lot for Honeybee. Theo is gonna, I don't know, take some time here. What is it?
Oh, he wants to get some water. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary.
All right, fine.
Keep it on his desk. That's fine. Fair enough.
You gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah.
We're here in Las Vegas. It's hot and dry.
Absolutely.
Gotta make sure that everything's flowing well.
You know, in Honeybee's mindset, in these matches that looked rough or have been hard, when he lost to Aquaman at the beginning, these are close matches that one decision away could easily go in his favor. So I like the stick with Flash here into the corner. The Sonic Pound interruption from Theo. Nice work there.
Patience there from Honeybee. The overhead. Oh, here's a chance.
Right, gets the punish into the Speed Force. We're going for the max damage here. Upwards of 400. Looking for the cross-up. Unsuccessful. Gives Theo a chance at freedom.
Oh, he actually phased through. That was nice. Again, you see he's building a little bit of meter as he does this. Theo, though, I think is content. Oh, he actually did dash in.
And a little too late there. The startup, not in time to avoid that laser up close. The heat zap Theo putting in work. Like you said, complacent. He's perfectly fine with just building meter from a distance and gets a raw jump in.
What was that? Oh, he was looking for the wake up. Theo, good call. Might be the life bar. Not quite.
And the wake up, because why not? Back to the wall. A chance at freedom. The right idea with the meter burn roll, but not quite enough space to cross over to the other side. Eats the laser during his recovery, and this time successful as Honeybee takes a listen in those HyperX headsets.
Yes.
The commentator's curse or blessing.
We are not piped into the house. That's ketchup and mustard, but they must be listening. And somehow, I tell you.
That's the secret tech interrupting the down one in between the scoop.
Here's a big one. Well, he's got block at least, and Theo trying to get away.
All right,
trying to find space.
Walking him down. And that was smart right there by Honeybee. Just throwing out one button, not committing to a full string, so Theo wouldn't open him up for the whiff punish. Honeybee taking his time, walking Superman down into the corner. He's going to win the clash successfully.
Really?
15%.
How about that? Nothing from Theo. He was content. Here's a chance. Now there's no clash. That means straight.
And a setup after this. If Honeybee doesn't drop it, he does, but gets the wake up.
No air tech out of there. Here's Theo now trying to pressure. He was looking for something. It didn't come.
And now the tide has turned. Theo, Flash getting that wake up resource. EX is the interactable.
Oh boy, almost a whiff punish.
Whiff there and big.
Here it is, has to clash. And neither one has meter, so this is just an escape. It's just, I don't want to be where I am. Don't deal damage to me.
And that was really clutch, because had Theo gone for the breath on the rest of that combo, he would have gained enough with that super to get the ice restand into the back three, but instead, it is Honeybee clutching it out, and that is the focus of a man who wants it more than anybody.
Opening up immediately with the trait. How about that?
Into the continuation, looking for the reset on the exit. Goes for the overhead, trading some pokes now, cancels the lightning kick or a backdash to escape, and the double down two.
Funky. Where's he going? Overhead. Here it is. Damage. No, he leaves it on his plate. Down two. And again, the air escape. 2 bars, though. It's expensive.
Yeah. And goes for the reversal so fast as Flash beats down so quick that the eye can't see it.
He expected the laser this time. He saw it last time.
Sonic pound and flips again. Back to back.
Punish. No, not quite. Too far. And here's, again, Theo looking for meter burn through something, armoring through something. Didn't come, though. Flash phasing.
And wow, the instant challenge. Honeybee having none of it. The call out. Theo, I am not afraid, sir. I'm going to make you commit to the hardest reads ever if you want to see Dragon in Grand Finals.
That is not what Theo wants to do. Theo wants to play safely and patiently. He does not want to make the hard reads, but yeah, I think that is where he's getting towards sort of needing to have.
All right, again, the Sonic Pound and
Whiff punish.
That was the easiest whiff punish in the history of fighting games, as Superman just flailing his arms as Flash runs through the Speed Force.
But that clash gets rid of the trait for Honeybee, and it's going to take a while for it to come back.
And we've seen Theo clash early a lot.
Yeah, he really has. He just, I think, wants to get out of situations and back to control. Yeah. But right now, he needs to deal damage. It can't just be laser. Yeah, laser builds in meter, but what else is it going to do?
Looking at Clash as a luxury, he's just going to believe in his full defense. I definitely respect the decision with someone who's such a wall and has done it perfectly time and time again. But with the setup characters who can lead into vortexes, it could be a questionable decision.
Right. There was no meter burn on that. He didn't have it. Into nothing. Very curious.
Wow, gets the throw right there as Honeybee trying to build at least 1 bar. He's going to build it the old-fashioned way by getting beat up. Oh, and that was great. Denial of the trait. Honeybee tried to get a little extra out of that last pixel, but instead cost himself about 15 seconds of recharge time.
He was looking for that flying punch that just came.
All right, the running man stands. The laser's blocking low. Here's the phase out. Jumps over the heat zap piece by piece. The patience. Theo now coming in. Wants to impose his will and then chase down from
Big
Honeybee,
times.
making the hard reads.
Into what? What's the setup going to be, Theo? He blocks it well. Punished.
Open up, and Honeybee on the cusp of making Grand Finals 2 games to 1.
A couple of the strongest players from the last 2 NRS games meeting here to play a new one. In Dragon, who just started playing a couple years ago, but is already in Grand Finals.
Taking his time. Again, patience. Theo not changing the game plan at all. Simply believing in what worked in the first place. He has a game on the board to ensure that his strategy works, but now, Honeybee building that meter ever so slowly.
Yeah, they're both building meter. Theo, I think, in doing this, he's going to take off some damage, that's for sure. But I think as much as that he wants to build the bar, he's content with that.
All right, Superman punch now from Honeybee. Whipping a few normals in his face. Theo up close, has the bar ready at the helm to expend it anytime Honeybee gets close. And there you go, a great denial. Saving his meter for those meter burn lasers. A huge chunk of damage and massive pushback. Full screen away.
That had worked, though. Honeybee had gone air-to-air a few times. This time, though, Theo, who I don't think he's taken a lick of damage yet.
He hasn't. He is working on a perfect. I haven't seen a perfect in Injustice 2 since Wild Cowboy and the Hometown Heroes.
We're not going to see it again.
No, not here, not in person.
Oh, okay. But still a good situation for Theo, in control. He doesn't go in. Again, it's the safety-first style. Big stuff. Theo got it. 3-3. And then Chip.
And what a difference of game. Even though it's at 2-2 and you're playing pretty much even, coming off of that demoralizing loss has to work wonders on Honeybee's mindset.
The Flash.
Sticking with the Flash. There's a new stage on deck. They're going to Arkham. See if this works any better for Honeybee. Trying to get into Grand Finals against Dragon.
Here we go, the final game. Someone is going home in a salty third. Someone will play for the trophy.
There's a lot of points on the line. There's a lot of money on the line. And of course, pride is a big thing too. And Theo right now is making a great start to this game.
And jumps into the enhanced heat set with that trait active. And the Sonic Pound and footsies again. Honeybee's gonna get some mileage out of it. Slams him into the sign, chases him down to the corner. He does not. Instead, evades the jump-in punch.
Too far.
Punish.
Comes in. No, but not into the rest. I mean, there's the meter burn. Get that extra safety. Down two, he was looking for that. Honeybee into.
Gets the overhead, chasing down the back dash, spins. The Speed Force trait. This should be enough to kill a bunch of kicks. And Honeybee strikes first. 1,050 health points away.
He's in there immediately too. And again, a very, very early clash. Very early. Didn't even wait to see if there was a reset into something he could block. He just wanted to get away.
This may come back to haunt Theo. He's gonna believe in his defense. Has to be to burn that to stay safe at that point.
Oh yeah. There it is. That's the life bar. So Theo's decision ends up being okay. It's very close now, very even, although he's down in the meter.
Yeah, he has no bar for one
there
now.
It is. He builds it quickly, no big deal.
He has no clash, and Honeybee sitting on multiple meters, any touch. And Theo is in massive danger. Walks back, taking their time, patience, ducks.
Overhead and some, okay.
Right, and Theo has no meter, back to it. Trying to do it the old-fashioned way.
Honeybee is a big threat at this moment. If he finds something, he's got all the meter. He's got the resource. There it is. He can get big stuff. What's the reset going to be, though? What's the meaty situation? Got to be something good. It's an escape.
And Theo burns his last bar of meter again. No more lasers to be saved. No meter.
Here comes Honeybee. He drops it. Air dash out. Oh, boy, this can be a lot of damage.
Oh, my God, big time
trouble. Will he go finally in there for the reset? No!
And the throw, coming down to it. Honeybee's going to build enough meter for a super.
Honeybee isn't... Oh, okay, here it is.
He wakes up. He brisks it out. Doesn't care. He does have access to a clash. However, Theo won't be looking for it.
Hold on now, Honeybee.
Can he kill with this combo?
He might be able to. Let's see when he gets the reset.
Oh! He commits to it. No guess. The overhead into the super. And Honeybee, with all the energy of the thousands of attendants and the hopeful millions watching around the world, the Flash God Lord is going to advance into Grand Finals. Dragon, you've got some explaining to do.
Even he started this day, at least outwardly, at least publicly, not really believing in himself, but you cannot say anything negative about how he has played. He's been so confident, so good, so patient, so many comebacks within rounds, within games, within sets too, and that means he gets to challenge for Grand Finals.
And who would have called it the Flash in Grand Finals? All Flash.
All Flash, all Flash, and his opponent will be...
Isn't this why we play the game?
Look, that's right. If you knew what was going to happen beforehand, then why bother? We didn't know. We didn't know. Would we have said Flash? Probably not. But I think, given the history so far of expecting, a lot of Deadshot, nope, a lot of Atrocitus, nope, I feel like it was reasonable to expecting a lot of Black Adam or anything else. Was probably not going to happen either. And it hasn't.
It's a beautiful thing. Such an amazing showing. Unpredictability in this top 8. And Honeybee the biggest test ever, to beat the men who sent you to losers in grand finals.
That's right.
And beat them twice.
It's a hard road, hard slog against a matchup that he doesn't like, assuming it's still going to be Flash. We'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. It's going to be very exciting, going to be a lot of fun to watch, and there's also a lot of fun to be had tonight.
Yeah, check it out at Wave Dash. Wave Dash Games is hosting an after party at the Nerd, Las Vegas, from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. for the communities, with an exclusive playtest, gaming, billiards, and bowling. The details on Wave Dash Games Facebook.
And we got these fancy chairs as well. We're sitting on them. How do you feel?
I feel like if I sat on this stage, on these chairs when I played, then I could probably be on the stage.
Yeah, I feel like I'm floating. It's great.
Yeah, it's an advantage. It's actually like ridiculous.
15% off is what you can get if you use the code EVO17. Pre-order now for that pillow right there. That's pretty cool looking. Vertigear.com.
I took the pillow and I have it in my bag. I'm keeping it.
What? Come on. Only one match left.
As we take a look out into the stage, the EVO logo hanging high above the convention center here at the Mandalay Bay.
And if you're not here, and I guess you're not because you're watching on the stream, it's really big in here, all right?
Yeah,
that look right there that we just had, that camera pan, was maybe half of the venue.
Maybe
a third. Maybe a third
is more accurate.
It's gigantic.
With the crowd stretching all the way back as far as it can go to watch these two gentlemen duke it out for the title of Evolution Champion.
Dragon, and you can see it on his face, he's a young player. He has not been playing for that long. It's a couple of years compared to 20 years for some folks.
And
it's gonna be
Aquaman mirror.
He didn't like it. How it went in the winners before, when he was up and then he died to Aquaman.
All right.
So he's gonna try his own Aquaman. As I said, he might. That was his call to me before Top 8 even started.
Yeah, and the Barry Allen dream is certainly on hold for the moment as Arthur Curry, the king of Atlantis, wants to stab his trident into the Injustice Pro Series point leaderboard, into that 50K pot bonus, and into the Evolution trophy.
So Honeybee with the red.
Yes.
Dragon with the blue. Phantom gear on. The jump ill-advised down to the anti-air from Aquaman is one of the best in the game.
Go for the side switch after that 4-2 scoop. Throw him back towards the corner, but now keeping it neutral, and that's going to be a punish on from the Deep Dragon. Not sure what he was looking for, maybe trying to catch some movement.
Immediately traded up and immediately down one, poking out. Still alive, though, in this round is Dragon.
And the reversal try to rush is going to be avoided. Easy backstep for Dragon, and the anti-air from Honeybee. You know,
if Honeybee had woken up there with some special move, then Dragon's jump would have been great. It would have paid off. He would have gotten a hit and a lot of damage by the round. But it's a big call to make.
And the down one, try to rush. Honeybee's gonna push block and try to gain some more mileage out of this.
Okay,
but chip territory, Dragon's okay letting the Tentacle Strike rock from any distance.
That Tentacle Strike is punishable by a Tentacle Strike.
Yes.
So neither one really wants to make the first move. As you can see, it's a slow play. He doesn't get it in time.
Traits up anyway, ill-advised. Not sure after the plus frames, down one into the Trident Rush, going for that guaranteed chip pressure. Plus frames right back at you. And Honeybee with the challenge.
Didn't believe it. Following up, everybody wants to try to escape after that, but Aquaman does have some advantage. And this time, Honeybee with the anti-air.
Making the hardest of reads. Dragon looking for the backdash in that situation. Honeybee challenging with the down two, calling himself out.
Right.
Trident toss. Right back at you.
There it is.
With the whip punish.
Neither one wanted to make that first. Okay, here it is. Honeybee.
And we're about as even as we can be right now. Honeybee with a slight life lead. Not anymore. Times have changed. The back three. Yes, sir.
Miss.
Uh-oh.
That's a bad situation for Dragon.
Water
shield. He's trying to get through something. Again, maybe trying to fake from the deep. I don't know. Here it is. And immediately he gets...
You are not fit.
This is a huge advantage.
Gigantic.
That's a single move into a throw string for Dragon, but it results in a 25% health recovery. But Honeybee a little greedy, trying to dash up, and now he's going to pay for it with his life.
Okay.
Dragon with the clutch, checking that dash. And just like that, 1-0 from the man who said he is going to win EVO.
Well, Aquaman, it seemed okay. He made some good decisions. He clearly seems solid with the character.
Absolutely.
He's going to run it back. Getting up here is a big punish.
Nope,
but of course, Water of Life.
Yeah, right back at you.
Although there was a lot of damage in there.
And they're going to both get soaking wet as they try to avoid each other's advances towards the corner now. Going for the meaty back two with that wake up Trident Rush from Dragon.
Oh, not blocking the overhead.
Yeah, he's chipping him out, getting a nice toss of him, just cutting him into a million pieces as Dragon.
Try to whiff punish.
I like the idea.
Yes,
a little late.
There's the landing punish. Yeah, that's enough.
And that's okay. Even though he traded up, he's still taking the full damage. Every chunk of the Trident Rush, eating his health alive.
Punish.
4-2 with the 4-2.
Whoa, Honeybee having to back off a little bit.
Yeah, they both have mind control right now over the water and the sea creatures, which simply includes each other now as they are one. Dragon with the tentacle strike.
Yep, on the landsies.
Yes, on the landsies.
Whiff punish, tried it. Well, that's fine. You still get some damage. He didn't meter burn it.
And a little late on the Water of Life, gets launched by the end of the string. The wake up throw.
Honeybee trying to get back in control. The interactable comes into play.
Yeah, huge blast radius on that thing. Honeybee thought he was close enough, but catching the outside of that unblockable glass shard.
4 versus 3. This is an unusual situation with the meter. Okay, we're not going to see any from Dragon. Honeybee might have expected. I think that might be why there were 3 bars spent.
Wants to keep a stock of meter burn Trident Rushes on deck for any given moment, but instead, it's going to get a load of unclashable damage, and Dragon is in trouble.
But Dragon now is in a good situation for himself. He's been able to really control this post-Trident situation. Again, look at this much control. He's about to get another bar, another bar.
Push block, in trouble.
Honeybee has
patience, back to back, there's a whip.
Oh, he doesn't have push block. He doesn't have it.
Chips him out, not enough bar from Honeybee. Instead of blocking the back two, he looked for the back dash, stayed still, and died with his defense in his hand. No meter to push block.
His Evo life's on the line here for Honeybee. He needs to win 3 in a row or else he's gone. And he has moved into Flash. Let's see if he locks in. He does.
The crowd is screaming for him to pick Flash one way or the other.
Aquaman didn't work. You just tried it a couple of times. And Flash brought you into grand finals. That's what he's going to trust right now. Dragon may win Evo. His tweet may be right. He may have predicted it. But Honeybee has something to say.
All right, Sonic Pound. Here we go. And off to a great start as Honeybee with the crowd roaring behind him. Great delay wake up from Dragon there, avoiding the timing on that neutral jump punch. So ambiguous, but instead eats a normal combo of the regular variety. Slick reset. Honeybee tried to slip it in there, but Dragon was ready.
A lot of chips, still control. What an option in that situation.
And the anti-air from Honeybee takes the first life bar and a jolt of energy, surging through this building, looking for the comeback. However, Dragon doesn't care about your crowd or your favoritism. He has his eyes on the prize and he is one game away.
But just as Theo did, Dragon with a very, very early Flash. Trying to get through stuff. I think he was looking for that interactable with FaZe in the first place.
All right, the overhead trying to interrupt that gap in between that forward one. No punish on the scoop. Gets out of the corner, and the throw gets Dragon to waste his trait.
I love it. Yeah, such a smart play. Low attempt. Oh, here he goes. There's no clash.
And he has to deal with all of this. The A's, the chance. Oh, the big damage.
Look at that.
600.
Oh, my God.
That is ridiculous. Honeybee saving all the tricks for the end. Boom,
is that
boom.
it?
And just like that, a punish on the air escape and the eruption as Honeybee fights back. Down 2 games to 1. The quick restart. Pauses off. Dusts off. And Dragon, although he's in control, he looks a bit concerned. He's going to head to the character select screen.
Yeah. Maybe take some time. Unlikely to see a switch. Yeah, he indeed goes back to Aquaman. Changing up the stage. And yeah, Honeybee, to take that as he did without even losing the first life bar, that's really got to give you a good boost. You know you got to win 2 in a row or else it's over. But in doing that, there's 2 ways. You can be worried or you can feel confident. And right now, he should feel confident.
All right, the double dash now. Phasing. Finding his time a little too short on that Sonic Pound. Dragon ready. With punish full combo, 400 damage.
Yeah, pressing in. Phasing through, and wow, funky times. Into what? The delay, the big time delay.
Plus frames. Wow. Try to rush after the jump in. Dragon was definitely ready. Nice challenge, but a punish on the down too.
Yep, it's great anti-air, but it is punishable.
Plus frames. Dragon challenging. That's about +4 after that running man stance cancel. and the Trident Rush is going to chip him away. Honeybee now trying to find whatever is left to deal with it. Aquaman on the cusp of taking Evo. Dragon ready to celebrate. One Trident Rush at a time. Plus frames.
Great blocks. He was willing to just wait it out. Honeybee's now got the punish. He's going to get the meaty situation if he needs it here after this combo. He does.
Oh, no,
maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Kill. And drops it, but Meaty down one, and Honeybee fighting back. 1 bar meter, a trait and a dream, 540 damage, but Dragon, no stranger to the clutch performances.
Oh, yeah, we just saw it before. He was down against Honeybee's Aquaman, and he made the comeback anyway.
Fantastic spacing from Dragon there on that whiff punish, just outside of the range of Flash's low pokes, and gets the combo off the trade.
How about that? Yeah. Setup coming in. There's just been such good defense out of Dragon. He has blocked well, he's delayed well, and now there's going to be a clash for Honeybee. He's going
to have to spin it all.
Yep, I agree.
And Dragon going to meet him halfway and deny a huge health reach in, but nice punish right there. He doesn't have to meet it to spin. Has he had to spin it now? Dragon deciding to clash earlier.
He has got a bar, Honeybee doesn't. See, Dragon, yes, 1 back. He had most of another bar too, and of course, fast meter build for Aquaman already did there.
Patience,
Honeybee,
the respect, the punish.
And there's no trait here. If Honeybee finds 2 more situations, maybe 2 more now, maybe 1. I mean, remember that 600 damage he had. This is maybe the chance immediately
into
the air.
Smart. The jump in punch into the down 2. Wake up scoop from Dragon into the corner, plus frames. Honeybee is at his worst now. Back to the wall. Dragon with enough meter for the Trident Rush. Misses the juggle.
Phasing through, and he got it! Is he in there?
Unbelievable! This is gonna combo. Will he jump it? He does not, and Honeybee stays alive. 1 more match.
Look at that face. It is a face of stone. There's no emotion betrayed one way or the other, and that's what you need at this moment. You need to have the calm nerves. In fact, that might have been a smile at the start.
A little bit. He's feeling it, and Honeybee definitely can make this comeback. However, Dragon is not giving it up easy. These are all super clutch moments, and Dragon, known for closing the door on his opponents, may be able to get the job done here. Trident Rush, pressure, chip damage. No activation for you, sir. He is now getting bullied, and Dragon is having his way with Honeybee in the corner.
Wake up finally there from Honeybee. He tried to phase through, but did not quite get the move out in time. He didn't think he should keep it going. They'll get this.
And there it is, the bait. Dragon is rolling. The time is now. The clock wants to end at 12. Dragon fearing a reset.
There's a great punish right there. And Dragon doesn't have any more meter, but he's still... Oh, he expected the walk-up grab.
And that is a punish, the Water of Life in between. Overhead now into the Sonic Pound. What's it going to be? Poked through, and Dragon having none of it.
Very bad situation now for Honeybee. He's caught in the corner. He does have a couple of bars, but is that going to matter?
He's going to need more than a Real Master comeback here.
He needed to get hit right there to get the life back with the clash. But even after that, this mountain is gigantic. He's about to climb Everest if he's going to do it.
And Dragon, the security at the door, man, ready to slam it on Honeybee and dash his Evo dreams with the swing of a trident.
Dragon called it. He called it, and he gets it. Dragon takes Evo 2017.
And the young man from Delaware finally does it. At the end of the MKX lifetime, he slays the demon in Sonic Fox and wins his first major. And now here he is, a few months later, new game, extended scene, and a man who didn't play the first game competitively, put the time in and the work, and Dragon is your 100,000% deserving Evolution champion.
To go through as many players as he did without losing a match is incredible. And he did it. You talked about him not having played Injustice 1. When this came out, some of the old vets from Injustice 1 said people who didn't play Injustice, they're gonna have a tough time coming into this game. It's totally different, very different game.
Yeah, like you can't practice.
Come on, yeah.
Like anyone can. It's so heartwarming to see Dragon talking to him before the game. When he was playing, he was struggling. He's the guy who plays 100 matches, gets bopped 90 to 10, and goes, I'm learning. He doesn't care. Nothing outside of tournament matters. And that dedication and the honesty with himself, he knows he was going to be godlike. That's how he felt.
He was right.
He had to work for it, and he did.
He sure did.
And now you have to hold that forever.
That's right. He is always the 2017 EVO champion in Injustice. That is his. It's not Sonic Fox's anymore. No, it was Sonic Fox's for years in a row. Years in a row. He went an entire year without losing a tournament in Injustice 1. Yeah. And then he controlled MKX a lot of the time as well. Didn't win everything, but most things.
Yeah.
And when it came to the big moments, he sure did. But already, biggest moment so far we've had in Injustice 2. Game is pretty new, only a few months old. Evo's the biggest moment so far.
Beautiful.
And Dragon took it.
Back to back. 3 majors, 3 different major tournaments, victories. Sonic Fox, White Boy, and now Dragon sitting atop of the mountain, leading the charge. First in the Injustice Pro Series for points now.
Absolutely. And keep in mind, he did well at both of those previous events too, Combo Breaker and CEO. But yeah, different people winning, different characters winning, different characters getting into the grand finals.
Play
even.
Injustice game.
Play the characters that you find interesting. You may find something in there, because
Yes.
a lot of these guys really did. And Flash for Honeybee, like I said, he came into the day at least saying he didn't really believe in the character, but to get to grand finals and to almost reset the bracket. That last game was tough times. But until then, he almost made it. You got to believe in your character. He does.
Yeah,
nice work.
Hold it with us. We're going to throw you to the stage for the award ceremony. Check out these guys receive their medals and the beautiful trophy coming to Dragon.
Of course. Now, last but certainly not least, let's give it up for your first Injustice 2 Evo champion, Noble Dragon! That's going to be it from us. Thank you very much. Give it up for our top 8 for Injustice 2. Thank you very much for having us, guys. Enjoy the rest of the event. There are plenty of games left to go. See you later.